Welcome back, everybody. Miseducated podcast, episode 3. We 5 men, 5 different cities, 5 different perspectives. What's
Turn
good,
up.
man? Holla at me.
What's going on?
What's Poppington?
All right.
There you go.
This your boy James reporting live from not Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
What's good, man?
Live from this side of the 405, goddamn.
What y'all been up to, man? What y'all do this weekend? How's your life? How the wife and kids doing?
You know,
the mistresses.
Whoa,
Jesus, you gotta ask this guy right here.
I gotta inquire. I gotta ask.
Go ahead, Cori.
Cowboy.
Okay,
Cori.
yeah. So it's Cori here. Follow me on IG at Cori J Young, Corij Young, just like that. You know, this weekend, man, just hung out, met up with some people, hung out with with y'all. I played it real smooth this weekend. It was early in the week. They got these past 2 days has been the skullduggery.
No Rouse bags.
Wait, so there was no Rouse bags involved in any of your endeavors this weekend?
He didn't stay more than 2 days. Remember, he wears the other fit under.
So a couple golden tickets got ripped open is what you're trying to tell us.
I got the golden ticket. But yeah, man, that's it. And now I'm here, bro. You know, I'm alive. I'm healthy. My partners is here. They healthy. They alive. So we just finna give a good episode.
Yes, sir.
Turn up.
My weekend was tiring, man. You know, just moving and grooving, man. Just taking care of stuff at home with the wife, but also making moves outside of that. You know, we trying to get our business off the ground and all that.
That's what's up.
Oh yeah, we were buying sneakers this weekend too, which is always a good.
Heavy sneaker week.
Busy weekend.
Yeah, you know, it's always
bro.
It's always good to buy sneaks, man. You know what I mean?
That should make you feel good.
Shout out to my plug. You know what I mean? Shout out to my plug.
The plug shall go unnamed.
Yeah, exactly. But now we was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? We stepped out. Everything was good.
Did you step in the name of love?
Man, you know what, man? We was so tired.
Oh no,
we probably didn't get with yet. Oh no, we did not step in the yikes.
No, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. After that whole documentary shit, man, R. Kelly song come on, man, I'm still grooving.
Oh,
that's because you a scumbag.
Yo, you mean to tell me if remix to ignition come on, you're not gonna be twisting the key up in the air? The imaginary key, you're not doing that?
I'm not twisting that.
If they're playing R. Kelly,
if you out in public, you are not gonna go request a different song.
I'm just gonna walk out, bro. I don't know.
That is not happening. I could not see you do that.
I can't do it.
You gonna stay right there, and you gonna be remixing the ignition.
Yeah, bro. And it's crazy. And then you listen to every word he's saying, and you just fucking y'all listen to Age Ain't Nothing But a Number by Aaliyah recently?
Yep. Oh my.
It hit different.
It hit so different, bro.
The only R. Kelly song that I will legit stand up for is I Wish. That's it.
Won't you braid my hair?
Oh my God, braid that fucking hair.
Bro, if you think about it, you know how many people's careers or hit songs he's messed up because of what he did?
Yeah, bro.
Think about Cassidy, man. Ooh, dang. Wow. If you want to come to my hotel. Like, that's not going to get played.
That was my shit right there. We used to have the little matching hats with the jerseys.
Come on, bro.
We didn't have room keys, but, we tried.
Hey, man, y'all ever wonder if those girls that was bringing into the hotel rooms was of age?
Jeez.
You know they probably were.
Oh my goodness.
I don't
think I wondered that.
So what if R. Kelly and Usher were fighting over the same underage girl?
Oh
my God! Why are you ruining these songs, bro?
Man,
damn!
I don't know.
The apple of my eye. That was a hard song too,
It's just questions, man. You gotta wonder after seeing that. You gotta wonder. You gotta question everything this man did in his life with other people in his life.
They're about to throw the whole bookshelf at him. It's quiet.
It's done, man. 11 new counts.
Yeah, he got hit with 11 new counts. Yeah,
it's over.
I don't even think that nobody's gonna name their kid Robert for the next 20
Robert
years.
Or Kelly.
It's quiet.
Ain't nobody named Robert or Kelly in the next 15 to 20 years.
Yeah,
as long as his bid is. Whatever his bid is, ain't nobody naming him.
They're burying him under the jail.
They're gonna put this nigga under the jail.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna put 2 jails on top of the jail that he gonna be under.
Hey man, you know what? He might have a lot of fun in prison.
Oh no.
R. Kelly might have a lot of fun in prison.
Actually, you know what? Did y'all read the book, the tell-all book that girl came out with?
No, man. After I graduated, I stopped reading.
Let's
like last year, bro.
You actually read it?
Hey, bro, it's kind of crazy, bro. I can't front.
You downloaded it, or you went to a bookstore?
No, I downloaded it.
Oh my God,
it was free online.
Jesus,
it was free online.
Like that makes it any better.
Hey, look,
I ain't go get the book at the library. but I found it on the internet though.
Yeah.
I think it was free online.
So you illegally did you use LimeWire
Hey, I
to
can't
get
front, bro.
this
I
book?
illegally download all kind of books, bro. All the
Whoa,
time.
Did
that
you use
is
LimeWire?
Dave
Wow.
talking. Not everybody is illegally downloading books and music here.
Hey, I got that. Y'all know that Trump book? I got that leak if y'all need it. Too.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
What book?
You know the book about the beginning of his presidency?
I think he's talking about Tiana Trump. So,
Oh, shout out to y'all.
Hey, if she
shout
got
out
a
to
book, I
y'all.
can find it.
yeah, she got a book, all right.
Right?
Got a lot of chapters. But anyway, on a lighter note, or better yet, a darker note, it is National Cognac Day. Y'all didn't know.
Hey, I saw
Yeah,
that.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
damn, bro.
yeah.
So you
And,
must have started over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Pretty much. It's we got some Hennessy VSOP in here. We got some Crown Royal Vanilla because we're bougie, and we also have some Douce.
Shout out Deuce.
Shout out to Douce.
Shout out Deuce.
Last but not least, it's not a cognac, but we have some MD 2020 just to get the edge off.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Little Canada Dry.
Little
Like you said,
Canada
for that
Dry.
Canada Dry.
Yeah, name the Canada Dry. That's me all day.
Yeah.
Sponsor.
Yo,
You
Canada
drinking
Dry.
a whole 2 liter.
We need your CEO on the show.
Whole 2 liter. Whole 2 liter.
Oh my God.
Shout out to
You'll
everybody
save our
who's been.
lives.
Shout out to everyone who's been listening, though, man. You know.
Yeah, shout out to everybody.
Shout out to all the listeners who follow us on Spotify, on SoundCloud, on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
I think we on YouTube
Google
as
Play.
well.
Yeah, we
Google
on
Play.
YouTube, SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Hey man,
SoundCloud.
if you on Google Play listening to us, you might be in prison, and I'm okay with that. I admire your dedication if you're
Yeah,
listening to us
easily.
via Google Play, because you definitely
Yeah.
got some black low top Air Forces on as you're doing
Oh,
it.
easy. No. Those mid. Those the
The
mid.
mid
Those
with
are
the
mid.
strap on or off.
Oh,
Strap on.
No.
Strap on. If you got the strap on, you're crazy.
He cut the strap off.
with a
cut
box
the
cutter.
strap
They
on?
cut the strap.
Or
cut
he
the strap off.
actually
or tucked it in.
tucked it in behind the tongue.
Yeah, if you tuck in your strap behind the tongue.
Oh,
it's-
That's nasty.
Yo, that is
Nasty. You're
assault
prepared for
battery.
something.
That
Yo,
is sick.
that's
God knows what you're preparing for.
like that's
some sick shit.
Yo,
I don't even know what to name that. Like that's just terrible.
I used to
sickening
do
shit.
some real sick shit with Air Forces back in the day, and I actually thought
Couldn't
it was
walk a
cool.
mile in my Air Forces.
I actually used to go get the little Gucci pattern, and I used to cut it out, and I make my
Nah,
own
bro, that's
Gucci's.
creative though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
think
That's
so?
creative. Yeah, come on, bro.
I had a pair of
Niggas making
invisible
bank
ones.
off shit like that on
But I
Insta
used
right
I
now.
used to do it with everything though. I used to go to Ben Franklin Crafts. Y'all had that? Shout out to Ben Franklin
Nah,
Crafts.
that's some crazy shit.
It's
That's some Virginia shit.
Yeah, it's some definitely some Virginia shit.
Named
I
after
used to
Ben
go
Franklin.
get the. I used to go get like the. Used to go get the.
Named after Ben Franklin. It is Virginia for sure.
That's
For
a
sure.
real Southern.
You ain't
That's
lying.
a real
It's like
Southern
Michaels. I know y'all
conspiracy.
had Michaels.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
yeah,
Michaels.
Yeah.
I used to go get like
Pause,
the.
I ain't never had no Michaels, but I've been to Michaels.
What?
Damn.
Bro, you know I'm talking about the store though.
We're
Son.
talking about the store.
Here's the
Yeah,
pauses.
he said
That
y'all. I
nigga-
know y'all had some Michaels.
We need a pause
No.
button.
We do need a
We
pause.
need a
button.
pause
Like
button.
the Staples joint, just hit the
Yeah.
just hit the pause.
Just pause,
You know?
niggas.
Bruh.
And you know what? For every pause, you should take a shot.
Ooh.
You know, for the listeners
Well,
out
no,
there.
you do unnecessary pauses.
Yeah,
Though.
so you
Yeah,
can
some
for
nigga
an
pauses us for
unnecessary pause?
everything.
Somebody can
But
open
if you
the
do
door.
a necessary pause, you got to take a shot. If you say the unnecessary pause,
All right,
everybody just talk.
I'm
Yeah.
down. Let's do it.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
For
get
the
it.
listeners out there, man, we might get a little twisted out here depending on how this goes.
Gonna
but-
get to it.
Bruh, yeah, yo, speaking of Twisted, I forgot to mention what I did over the weekend.
Yeah,
I went to
yeah, we need to hear
fucking
that.
Everyday People, right, with the homegirls.
Ooh.
Bro.
Did you wear a full body condom?
Yeah.
All right.
I did, bro.
Thank
Yo,
you. I
did.
did.
hey, Dave said he went there with the homegirls like he wore a scarf to the with the joint. Like he had his Erica Badu scarf on, like son.
I
walked in with an
could've, bro.
incense.
I could have, bro. That was the kind of vibe this place was.
Yo,
Nah, I did say it like that.
Pulling incense
nah,
out his
bro.
pocket.
Yo, but look, this shit was fire. And my dumb ass, I had so many shots of tequila. Y'all ever heard of Dolce Vita tequila?
It sound like, is it cheap?
Yeah.
That sounded like a wrestler back in the day.
That do
Dolce
sound like a wrestler.
Vita.
Yeah, Dolce Vita.
But it does-
Dolce
it
Vita's
means
gonna fight
sweet
Rey
life.
Mysterio for the Cruiserweight Championship. Nah, bro. When did it's similar to Mad MD where they had like a bunch of different like little flavors or whatever.
There's no way a tequila is similar to Mad Dog 2020.
Well, I never had Mad Dog.
Erroneous.
But I'm talking.
Don't you ever
in terms-
disrespect that blue raspberry? I want you to look at this bottle in its face. Yes,
And
it's looking at it and
apologize.
apologize.
You know,
For that
on
MD.
air, live on air, I'm going to apologize to Mad Dog 2020. Mad Dog 2020, bring your CEO on the show. I want to talk to you.
that'll work.
We had to travel to 10 corner stores to find that. I don't even think they have a CEO.
Okay.
It might just be like family owned, and they might just need
And
it.
they just have it in the trunk of their car.
Yeah.
Rubbing alcohol.
I mean, the bottle dang near do look like a mason jar. So
Yeah,
you
bro.
never
So, yeah,
know.
niggas might
It's,
be.
it's real glass though.
It's one of the only malt liquors to date with still a glass.
Yeah, niggas ain't playing.
So.
Yeah, it's real glass.
All you need is a flask.
But if you have MD 2020 and it's in a plastic container,
You're
that's
a
just
sick person.
disrespectful. You
Yeah.
need to go to fucking bed. Like, for real.
Some
Go to
sick
sleep.
shit.
Bro, I'm about to try this shit too.
But you were.
But yeah, you,
Nah,
you
yeah.
the home
you
Bro,
always
hold
get
on,
veering-
bro.
always veering
'cause-
off.
I know, right? Nah, bro. So I had at least 5-6 shots of tequila before we went there, right?
Okay.
Yeah, bro. I'm toasted. I'm sitting there like, all right, this shit's about to go up. You know what I mean? I was with a friend that I knew, and then she brought 2 of her friends. So I'm in the back, I'm talking to this girl or whatever, and
He didn't
solid
invite us.
person. Bro, no.
He didn't invite us. But
thank you.
We were
Thank you.
we boycotting
And-
shit in LA if
Yeah.
tickets is too high.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
$22
yeah. And
though,
I didn't have my dashiki too.
It was
so I wouldn't
$22, bro.
wouldn't have
Oh wow.
Hey, look,
blended in just right
look,
off.
they provided you with a dashiki at the front door, bro, so you could have came.
What?
Oh, damn.
Damn, that's fly.
I feel like with events like that, you gotta legit like watch every single episode of Insecure.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Honestly, bro,
definitely.
shit, like, I felt like I was in an episode of Insecure
For
at
sure.
that
They
party,
probably
bro,
were
'cause it was
recording
like,
you. You probably were
Hey,
in an
you know
episode
what?
of Insecure.
I won't be
Only
mad.
shop
I was
black
looking a
owned
little
grocery
crazy. I
stores.
was wearing my Detlef Shrimp Seattle Supersonics jersey.
My
The Detlef
God.
Shrimp?
Now I
Detlef
wish
Shrimp.
I was there. I'm kind of pissed.
You had
Bro,
on
no,
Sonic
I
jersey?
wish. Bro, listen, I wish y'all niggas was there because I need a wingman, bro. Like that shit.
Oh yeah, it's
Moving
like
with them
that.
girls, bro. It was straight, but
You had on a Sonic jersey, huh?
yeah, bro. I had a Sonic jersey. But look, that is not the most important part of the
No
story,
Clippers
right?
jersey?
No, nigga.
You think the girls didn't trust the jersey?
You said what? The Detlef Shrimp, yo, listen.
Was it the jersey that turned the shorties off?
No, bro, the jersey was fire. Y'all niggas is hating on Detlef Shrimp, bro. That nigga's nice.
Nah, go on.
Nah, that nigga's like, nah, hold on, we gonna dwell on this.
Yo,
The
mama,
Detlef
wait,
Shrimp-
hold on. You want to bring up his stats too? What's happening here?
Like, you know
what he's
him
doing.
One of the
Shorties
greatest,
in
one of the
there.
greatest Indiana Pacers of all time.
Oh.
Well,
Nah,
he was a Sonic.
he was also an Indiana Pacer.
What you gotta say about that, Dennis?
Hey, look, I ain't got nothing to say about the Pacers. if we ain't talking about Reggie Miller or Jermaine O'Neal era, I ain't got nothing to say about it.
Hold on. Fuck Reggie Miller. Continue your
Whoa.
story. Dave.
This nigga's mad.
I concur with that. Let's keep going.
All right. Anyways, so we're getting ready to leave, right?
Yeah.
And because one of the girls' phone broke, so I fucking before that even happens or whatever, I get to the bar and they're like, it's a 2-drink minimum. I got 2 Jack and Cokes, and then I get the call like, oh yeah, we about to shake. And I'm like, well, y'all is who I came with, so I'm gonna stick with y'all. Like I seen some people that I knew at the party, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna stick with y'all, right?
So you had to hurry up and kill them 2 Jack and
Bro,
Cokes?
I killed 2 Jack and Cokes in a row, bro. It was actually disgusting the way I
I'm
did this
surprised
shit.
you're not still laying on whatever floor you
Bro,
were
I'm
on.
surprised I lived, bro. Right after we hit Popeyes because we was gonna get this girl phone fixed.
That's how good.
I know. Yeah, no, it was fire, bro.
Popeyes on Hollywood Boulevard, huh?
No. Popeyes on
That shit
fucking
is a shit show.
La Brea and fucking
And
Rodeo.
fucking Rodeo.
La Brea and Rodeo,
La Brea and
nigga.
Rodeo.
That's the second best one after the one on La Brea and fucking Centinela. Nah.
Centinela, like the candle?
No,
Damn near.
Centinela. What's Centinela?
Oh, I'm not
What's a
from here. I'm
Centinela?
sorry,
Oh.
fellas. Centinela. But to say, damn.
Bruh, imagine. Nah, so then we pull up to this girl grandma's house. Bro, we pull up to this girl grandma's house.
Why did I go to her grandma's house?
She has to pick something up. Bro. I was so drunk. I don't know what was happening at a certain point, bro. I
How
just
you
know I
gonna
was sitting in
walk?
the back.
You gonna walk in somebody's grandmother's house loaded?
Nah, bro. I didn't get into it while I walked. Yeah, I didn't get out the car, bro. So I'm sitting
Please
in
tell
the,
me she offered y'all something to eat.
Nah, I wish, bro.
Oh, she wasn't a real grandma. It was
We were
probably
just
her
sitting in
aunt.
the driveway. It might have been, bro. I don't know. I was drunk, bro.
You
She
can't
was an
pull up
old lady,
somebody's
bro.
grandmother's house and she
And-
don't offer y'all something to eat
like
or
some
call
peach
you
cobbler.
baby like 17 times.
Yeah, bro.
With that house coat on.
Or
they ain't
child.
got- they ain't
Bro,
got
she
the-
had the robe on because what happened
And they
was
they didn't have the string.
Did
It
she have
did,
plastic
bro.
on her couch?
I didn't go inside the crib, bro, because Pete, bro. While I was in the car, at a certain point, bro, I just started yakking.
Oh,
In
in
her
the
grandma,
car?
not in her
Lightweight
grandma
on her
driveway, bro. Worse.
Oh.
Bro,
You a piece of shit.
bro. And then look, her grandma come out, and I just see her grandma, and she just in there, oh, I'm sorry, baby, or whatever, like, nicest, sweetest, oldest lady, or whatever, like, in her little robe,
She
bro.
apologized for you for fucking up her driveway?
Bro,
Yeah, she got problems.
not even on the grass though, like on
bro,
the driveway.
on the driveway, bro. It looked like a nice crib, bro, and I
I
fucked
mean,
this.
you know what? To his defense, you could just get like the little fucking hose and just
that's literally what she did. She was like,
spray the vomit off.
Yeah, she was like, yo, so y'all out? And he was like, yeah, we gone. And then she was like, all right, cool. And then just started hosing the thing down. And I was just like, yo, I'm so sorry.
She didn't give you a glass of water or a piece of gum, a napkin.
I think somebody gave me some gum.
So you just riding in the back seat with the yuck mouth
Hey,
until
bro,
y'all got the Popeyes.
you are a savage,
bro. And I felt terrible because it was like, damn, bro. Like I literally
you gotta
just
go
met this
cut her
chick,
grass, bro.
What?
Definitely.
You got like, come on, come on.
Oh, wow. You gotta get your groove on.
Yo, bro. You sound like Cowboy Cori right now, bro.
Nah, son, don't even put that on me. That's not even me.
I'm minding my business. I am minding my business.
You gonna use the scissors? What you using?
No,
Hey, bro, you know how we get down, bro.
You gotta
Use
cut the grass now. You gotta do her a favor, like, you know what I'm saying? Go wash your car.
You're right.
Something,
You're right. I gotta
you know
go
what
do something.
I am minding my business over here.
That is
This
wild.
nigga. Bro,
Y'all
yeah, I felt
wildin'.
terrible, bro. But yo, shout out to Everyday People. That shit was it was fire for however long I was there. Y'all niggas need to come with me next time. You know what I mean? We all gonna get matching dashikis. Y'all gonna say Miseducated podcast on the back.
Shout out to Everyday People. Shout out to the $25 tickets.
That was 22.
20. Oh snap! That's way cheaper than 25. Shout out to anybody that wants to pay for my Everyday People ticket because we're gonna pay $22 and
How about they host us and we have a live show there?
Hey, you know, we
listening?
I'm gonna be
Y'all
totally
listening?
honest. To their defense, it's some scattered ass in Everyday People. They're not even gonna be listening to nothing our black asses gotta say. And I don't blame them. I done fuck around and disappeared halfway through the episode. Oh, where the hell's Kevin at? He over there on some scattered ass with a Jack and Coke in his hand.
Yeah.
Getting my money's worth in that motherfucker. Ain't gonna be talking to y'all's ass.
What you
Yeah, bro. Niggas gonna be
What you
hot.
doing with that ass though? That's scattered.
Pause.
Shit.
Why you at?
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, he got his cowboy hat tipped. It's about that time. He about to act
We
wild.
need a camera in this bitch because the way this nigga just looked up at everybody like, what you doing?
He had his hand on his lap.
He had the hand on his lap.
Tipped his hat up a little bit. What you doing there with that scattered ass?
Definitely from Texas, bro. For real.
Oh my god. Yo,
I mean, if the
inquiring
ass-
about what you're doing with
Yo,
some ass.
If you're at a
my
party
God.
and the ass is scattered, you know, I'm trying to see if it got a little battered.
Oh,
Bro, why is this nigga rapping?
I see you in the rhyme bag over there.
But he's not.
this
lying.
man,
You gonna batter some ass and
You gotta batter a little ass.
All right.
man, Jimmy, what you do, fam? What you do? How was your weekend?
Thank you so much.
Yo, my weekend was boring, man. I just made some money.
Okay.
And
That's not boring.
you know, just did a lot of dumb shit. And that's about it, man.
I mean, this nigga went to Monty's on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Whoa,
fact.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Fuck Monty's. I want to know what dumb shit you did. We just let
Yeah,
that just
yeah,
roll
right.
by
Yeah,
the
we did let that
wayside.
shit
Did a
slide.
lot of dumb shit. What does that consist of?
No, dumb shit just at work. You know, dumb shit just, you know. Just,
So
Yeah, he ain't trying to get himself in trouble.
made
at
money
his
like a
job.
responsible adult.
yeah, I just.
Well, I can't wait till I start doing some dumb shit.
you know what I'm saying? So, no, man, it was very uneventful. It wasn't a lot happening. Just worked as I usually do. But look forward to Tuesday. Now I'm here recording the podcast.
Hey,
Shout out to all this liquor we have here.
Y'all had some scattered butt flow through there?
Do my job?
Some scattered ass.
Scattered ass. Scattered.
That was just
Listen,
a stale. That's just
If
a
it's
setup
scattered,
question.
it will get battered.
No, it will not.
Yo, can we get that on a shirt?
It does
Yo.
not matter. If it is scattered,
It will get
If the ass is
better.
That, I could see that being sold at a Walmart in Oklahoma.
bro,
Definitely.
I cannot wait. Yeah, actually, matter of fact, we're not going with the cheekies to everyday people. We're gonna get the if the ass is scattered.
Yo, if
It
the ass
will
is
get
scattered, it's on the
better.
platter.
Okay, back.
Yo, they will call the feds on us so fast.
Yo,
And I would be like, I don't know these guys.
these niggas.
With the shirt
Nigga,
on.
you gonna be wearing a shirt too? What you
No
doing?
We know you got the shirt plug, bro.
We gonna put a sticker on the back of your shirt.
I'd be like, no,
If
siree.
the ass is scattered and it's on a platter.
Oh,
There it is. It's
Okay.
perfect.
it must be the hat, man.
Well, I guess
It
it's
gotta
my
be-
turn, boys. I got fucking slaughtered at Ice Cream Sundays this Sunday. For y'all that don't know, Lock and Keys, little speakeasy in K-Town. Shout out Lock and Keys.
Shout out.
Follow Kevy Boy Snap, too.
Oh my God. That's a whole nother book on a whole nother shelf in a whole nother library. We're going to get to that. But I got faded. You hear me? I was out of my mind, and I had a blast. And then I got sushi, which I haven't had in a while. So
while you were drunk?
Ooh, that sounds like a bad combo.
I wasn't at the peak of my drunkenness. I was coming down a tad. But I was still pretty faded because I ordered a bunch. Man. And for y'all that don't know, I'm from the East Coast, so faded means drunk and it means high, or it could just mean drunk, or it could just mean high.
We say faded or zooted.
I said faded a couple of times, and they be like, "Oh, so you high?" I'm like, "Nah, man, just drunk." Or skied.
Ooh, skied.
I ain't heard
That's
one.
a whole nother level.
Yeah, I heard
they,
that one.
That
apparently out here, that means you on that white girl, and that is a
yes,
no
sir.
No. Ski sound like
Stay
you got
off
to like
the
that,
white girl.
You got to like that last level on Mario and still getting your ass beat.
Oh my god!
Still getting your ass
It's real
handed.
descriptive.
Nigga couldn't even rescue the princess.
Nope.
Right.
Fucked.
Yeah, you gotta get out the paint. You can't rescue the princess.
Hey man, shout out to this Douce and Hennessy that I'm mixing. Hennessy VSOP, by the way, because I'm not no peasant. I'm not drinking that regular Hennessy no more, man.
We
No
only go
regular
VSOP.
degular.
Yeah, ain't no
$60
regular shit.
bottles Hennessy. That's what we on.
Yeah.
Man, bro.
But yo, since we talking about the weekend,
Okay.
nobody mentioned the Toronto and Golden State game.
Oh yes.
Who caught it?
You know what? I was
got
at
to watch
Everyday
it.
People dying.
I attempted to catch it, but I missed it. It went right over my head because I was faded. So this
Yeah,
let y'all
I'm right
have
there
my-
with you, bro. Yeah.
All I know from that game is that apparently fucking Golden State came out in the second half and started,
waxing
going off,
ass.
basically went on like
Sound
a 20-year
about
run.
right,
So
bro.
that really alone speaks to just how good they can be, even without Kevin Durant. Shout out Kevin Durant, one of my favorite players. Shout out to KD because he just went to UT alone in general.
Man,
Yo,
fuck
shout out
KD.
to KD. Whenever you ready to open that chicken spot in Queens, I'll go half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also fuck with KD when he goes to New York.
Yo,
Till then,
no.
bro, he a snake.
Hey, that's happening.
No,
July
here's the thing.
1st.
I do
KD, New York.
No.
It's happening.
Whatever Jimmy's saying, yeah, cool. When I lived in Oklahoma for a little while, don't ever tell anyone I lived there, even though I just told everybody I
Nigga
lived
just
there.
said it on the podcast, but we shouldn't tell anybody that he lived
But
there.
KD had a restaurant in Oklahoma City, downtown Oklahoma City, and it was called KD's, and it was some pretty good fucking food.
I'm gonna
And
keep it
that's-
a say. You gotta be real with some niggas like us. Was it really good?
No, it was good. It was good. I mean, it was in Oklahoma, so
It was good.
some,
Good.
So
What
what
is
is some
good?
niggas cooking? It was niggas in the kitchen cooking.
Wait, where did you find black people to cook in Oklahoma?
niggas in
Where
Oklahoma.
did you find black people to cook in Oklahoma?
Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying, it's whatever Negroes that's working there, bro. I promise you, they either janitors, they fucking, you know what I mean? No, let's keep it a stack. If you live in Oklahoma,
You know
like
what?
that's
You might be onto something.
because that's a place where it's like, all right, if you black in this state, we don't really fuck with you. So if you're gonna stick around in that motherfucker, you're not no banker. You not no.
No, you're right. You're right. It's either you playing ball,
terrible, man.
This is some
you either
real
playing
ignorant
ball
shit
or you mopping the
be
floor
honest.
somewhere. Nah, no, that's a
I'm just
fact.
saying, let's keep it
Man,
stacked,
look, I'm
bro.
gonna tell you, it was a few niggas in Oklahoma. I can damn sure tell you that. I wasn't there that long. I was there so short. I didn't get no new license. I didn't change my number. I didn't even want to say I worked there. I didn't even want to say I lived there.
but
All
you-
of my mail, I was still sending in my mama house. Shout out my mama. Goddamn. Shout out my mama. Goddamn. But no, whenever we was
Shout out Mama CJY.
Yeah, right.
goddamn. But no, man, the KD's restaurant was really good. They had some, good drinks. They had like some that were tailored to the Oklahoma City Thunder, so it had like it really low key looked like Blue MD. Now that I'm thinking about it, KD probably was in there putting MD.
Did
telling
Hurricane
niggas-
Suzanne come and blow all that shit away? I'm sorry.
Well, not a hurricane, but a tornado or something.
Yeah, same
I was
thing.
about to say
Tornado
'cause
hit that.
hurricanes can't get to Oklahoma, but
Well, them
the
niggas-
fucking rain from hurricanes. Anyways, I'm not thinking in my meteorologist bag because I can do that.
Yeah,
Niggas
man,
looking bored. But anyways, yeah,
I got to watch the joint. I got to watch the game. It was
back to that.
it was cool. I thought the Raptors had game 2 in the bag, but
Word.
third quarter Warriors came out. You know what,
18-0
man?
run, right?
It was 18. It
my
was an
God.
18-0 run, but I'm not even going to say that it was like the Warriors just playing like some wild defense that the Raptors couldn't score. The Raptors just couldn't get the ball in the hole. Like it was just. Yeah.
Oh, that is a pause, huh?
No.
Pause,
Nigga, you better drink.
Yo,
Get this man a shot.
So let's see. We got Henny. We got.
We talked about
You don't even
unnecessary
get the
pauses.
And what's the
go.
first thing this man? He just wanted to take a shot.
He kind of hesitated.
He just wanted to take a shot. He knew what it
and we
was.
left him out there to dry. He was like, "Whoa, whoa!" And I was like, "Nah, player."
He couldn't wait. He couldn't wait.
Go ahead and finish that up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, go ahead and kill that. We pour you another shot.
But
This nigga tripping.
But it's not like the Warriors are doing like no wild shit. The Raptors just couldn't score at all.
Word.
They're just couldn't score. So then, fourth quarter, it got real interesting. The game got real close down to the wire, and the Raptors started playing a box and one defense on the Warriors. And I see now in the media people was like criticizing the box and one defense. But if we're being realistic, if you go back and watch it,
It was working.
yeah, exactly. Other than Iguodala's three that he hit with like what 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
The Warriors hadn't scored for 6 minutes on a college type defense. Wow. And everyone is criticizing in the media like, oh, we ain't never seen no boxing one zone in the finals. Well, it fucking worked.
That's right.
So now, game 3, Kevin Durant is out. Klay Thompson is questionable. If Klay Thompson doesn't play, and Curry's on the floor by himself, you best believe they're gonna throw box and one at them at least a few times in a quarter.
So catch me and some of the listeners that were also faded like me up.
Yeah.
What happened to Klay Thompson?
So my man, he shot a 3 and he
Came
thought he
down
was
wrong.
a stripper, and he did a split in the air and landed on the split, and he hurt his hamstring.
That's some
because he
stripper
tried to
shit.
draw a foul. Yeah, he did some stripper shit. My man did a split in the air.
I'm gonna be
hurt his
honest,
hamstring.
man. Like this whole state of the NBA right now is like, if you are a shooter like Steph Curry, like Harden, if you pride yourself on kicking your leg out when you shoot, and you get at least 40% of your points that way, you can't call yourself good. I'm sorry. You can't call yourself good. The old way of playing basketball is if you shoot, right, you get the foul when they actually foul you, or if you take it to the hole, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and then you get the points the hard way. All this cheating the system and being politically correct, that's NBA is politically
Hollywood
correct
has
right now.
infiltrated the NBA.
Exactly, and it's not cool. It's not cool. So if he kicked his leg out, he was gunning for the foul, and he landed on his own ass. So shout out Klay Thompson. Maybe you'll be at Ice Cream Sundays this Sunday. Damn sure won't be in the fucking game.
But I'm continuing on the Raptors. Game 3 will be on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So you will be listening to this episode probably on Thursday. So
Yep.
By that
Fingers
time,
crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yeah. So you will be knowing the outcome of the game by then. But apparently, a company in Toronto said that if Kawhi Leonard signs back with Toronto, that company is willing to pay his entire contract up front if he does decide to stay.
And we talking about 200 mil.
200 plus mil
Plus
if
mil?
he decides to stay.
Gotta be
Over
something
how many
real.
years do you know?
It should be 5.
5
should be
years.
5-year max.
Yeah, max
So,
contract.
Okay.
Hey man, you telling me I could get 200 mil overnight?
And you know he's not an overspending type dude.
Not at all,
Yeah.
bro. So
Yeah, still
200
got
and
before
he'll
that
make
score.
that shit stretch.
Come
Up front,
on.
bro.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard looked like the type he just ride a bird everywhere.
So I did
do
find
look like a
something
bird
out
around
this
nigga.
weekend about Kawhi Leonard's how they got him to sign to New Balance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
He was
honestly
just
wondering
like,
that.
yo, if y'all willing to drop 2 mil for my charity, I'll sign with y'all.
That was
So
that.
New
And that was
That was
the only
part of
company
it.
that
That's
did
it?
it.
So Nike Jordan brand couldn't drop 2 mil in his charity.
Now I don't know that part, but I know that was part of what New Balance was like. Yo, we'll do it, and that says a lot about a brand.
It does.
That, you know what I'm saying? That's willing, like, yo.
Does it scream desperation or does it scream will for the cause?
Well, we have
That's
to
a
sit
good
down to
question.
meeting with them and be like, but nah, I just think it was dope dope for them to do. You know, I feel like Kawhi does fit the whole New Balance brand.
Yo, that was the perfect person to represent.
Yeah.
New
Yeah.
Balance.
Yes.
He's the
Yeah,
perfect.
for sure.
I couldn't think of any other NBA player that'll fit that bill.
New Balance.
Like it
Yeah.
was perfect.
It
fit.
was perfect. It was
Like,
perfect.
fit.
He's
Did
the
y'all
fun guy. He's the
Yeah,
fun
right.
guy.
Did you
Fun
see
guy.
the thing that where the players and the coach was talking about the shit that he be saying when they was
Bro,
hooping, bro?
yo,
Bucket. Boardman gets paid.
Boardman.
My man talks in
Boardman.
fucking phrases. He talking phrases.
Stop.
Boardman.
No.
Boardman gets paid. What are you, a caveman?
He sound like fucking. He sound like Groot from Guardians of the
Yeah,
Galaxy.
yeah,
Like,
bro.
he just says a few that I am Groot. That's it.
Bro.
That's Kawhi. I am Kawhi. That's it. That's all he do.
That's gotta be
nuts.
wild.
You know how hot I would be if a nigga like just driving on you consistently. Boy, man gets paid. No.
Yeah, I gotta fight you.
No, imagine having
Bucket.
imagine having to take him out with you somewhere, bruh. And he's got to be your wingman.
Kawhi on New Balance.
Bro, if I was with this nigga at everyday people, bro, I'm going
Kawhi
home.
probably is the worst wingman of all time. So he probably is the worst wingman of all time. My man,
Fucking straight backs. Nobody's getting fucking cheeks. Fucking Kawhi's with us.
Yo.
Talk to her, Kawhi. I don't wanna. Get the fuck over here.
I'm about to talk to her right now.
You get that live, bruh.
Fill me in. So Kawhi is, whenever he's scoring on niggas and dropping, however many points he's dropping, he's saying little slick shit under his breath, basically. Or
Yeah, but actually, they say it's not often, but when he does say shit, that's what he's pretty much saying. He's
it's
saying
almost
like,
what's that Chappelle skit when Prince was whooping his ass in basketball, and he was like, no, he was whooping Charlie Murphy ass in
Oh, it just
basketball.
had
He
to
was
be
like,
Prince.
I was just gonna say, you didn't have to bring up Prince.
You had to
It
show
was
how big
nothing
Prince
like
is.
that.
No, but no, you remember
Nothing even
when this
close.
nigga was
I remember the
scoring, he was
skit.
like-
We all remember the skit.
Plot twist. It wasn't really Prince.
it was me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we remember, bro.
Yo, I wonder if Kawhi really be on that shit when he's like waxing ass. Like, dude, just
Yo, that is nuts.
That's sick, bro.
Yo, Kawhi.
Boy, man beats
he
it
might
up.
be a virgin.
he might be.
Kawhi
really might be a virgin.
man.
throw that.
He might only eat ass.
Oh my.
Throw that ass in a circle.
Yo, he might be on his Chappelle shit. Good.
Yeah, he might eat ass
Yes.
though, y'all. You gotta.
Yo,
let
you
him-
know what, man?
maybe.
Yo, Kawhi. Yo,
I
when the
don't know.
season is over, come on the podcast, man.
Please come on
we
the
need
podcast,
an outing
Kawhi.
with you. Like, we need an outing with Kawhi Leonard. I
Bro,
want
we
to see a
got
fun
it.
guy.
We don't.
Yo,
we gotta go to adults
everybody
only.
who's a listener on this show. When we promote this, please share and dang, he ain't got no Instagram. He ain't
Share,
got no
like,
social
do
media.
all that,
We'll
share.
tag as many people as possible.
sure.
As
Share.
humanly
We want
possible.
Kawhi Leonard as our guest on the show.
Yes.
Fuck
And we-
Kawhi Leonard.
Whoa.
You get
This
Carmelo
nigga's-
Anthony on the
that
show. A deserving man with such great potential. It is unmatched.
Listen.
Or we can get.
How do you
some-
have, but like, how do you
Listen.
still have potential? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you still like banking off your potential at that age, bro?
We are about to cut this whole bit short. Carmelo Anthony is a saint. Okay?
Listen, Carmelo Anthony's
Kawhi
my
Leonard
dude,
has
man.
never scored 62 points in the Garden.
I guess.
Nobody else has done
Oh,
it.
no.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, uh-oh. See these Knicks fans. Hold on. Let me tell
It's
you something.
okay,
Like
bro.
it's only one in here.
They almost
yo,
as bad
shout
as
out to the
Cowboys
Knicks.
fans.
Yeah, shout out to these.
Oh, but I
Knicks.
do want to add something too, like
There we go.
regarding the game. You guys see how Drake was very composed?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Since they was losing or whatever.
Yeah,
Taking
like
an L.
and I guess too, he had a hoodie with with the
Home Alone.
Kevin,
Where's
with the
Kevin?
Home
Kevin,
Alone shit on the back.
but then at the end of the game, he didn't have that hoodie on anymore.
Oh,
he
really?
swapped it out. Yeah, he put the
swapped
We
out
the
the
North
hoodie.
joint on.
Yeah.
He put that hoodie on.
Oh.
I wonder why.
I
Yo,
think
Drake,
somebody probably said something.
Yo, Drake, if this episode ever gets to you, man, we need you to tell us why you swapped out hoodies. I need to know if you pussy. And Kevin Durant reached out
You
to
need
you
to
and
know
said,
if Drake is
Yo,
pussy.
yo,
I
Drake,
need to know.
Pause.
yo,
Some pause. I knew that was some pause shit.
I had to
Hey,
go
don't
out on
take
the
your
limb
shot.
and say it. All right.
Wait, who? Pause
No.
Pause what?
I'm
Pause
sick
what?
and tired of this, okay? You're not going to get Drake riled up, and he's not going to come at us, all right? Drake, you can wear whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
Yo,
I need you to put
Drake,
something out for
welcome
the
to the
summer.
show and the OVO team, okay?
Yes.
Anything.
Anytime, man. And invite us to one of your pool parties, too, B.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, bro.
please.
Well,
Because I'll be in there faded. You see this here? We built this here. This is us here. This wasn't here before.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
You see this here?
Bro, we could be the first OVO podcast. huh?
On OVO
We
Sound
on
Radio.
Yes.
OVO Sound
We
Radio.
have to like. I was gonna say we can't talk shit about bro though. Y'all
no,
know
I'm
that,
not
right?
talking shit about.
We're
y'all
not
niggas
pulling
on
the
your own about
McConan,
Drake
bro.
talk.
We're not doing
Okay,
that.
cool.
Wow.
No McConans around here. No
Y'all
McConans
niggas on your
around here.
own about slander Drake. I'm not in it.
Bro,
Yo, but
Even though we all going up on a Tuesday, no McConans around
this nigga right here.
Nice. There you go.
I got a better one for us. Since we talking about Drake, Drake had a song
Yeah,
called
better
Diplomatic
fucking
Immunity.
Yes.
Also a
Fucking-
diplomat. Jim
Jim
Jones.
Jones.
Jim
Alright,
Jones.
so
was
that's a segue. The segue king.
That's a
We
segue.
can now
That's a
segue.
segue.
Let's go.
Segue God.
Let's go.
Segue God.
Because I would immediately start talking about eating butt.
So that's
listen.
two shots.
So Jim Jones, I am the fellow New York resident here.
He's the only rap.
He's the only
rap he
One Eye
listens
Willie.
to outside of battle rap, right? Am I correct
Yo,
on
listen,
that?
man, I ain't listened to battle rap in like 7 years. Also, in another episode, I want to talk about battle rap on a serious note, like on
Yeah.
a more serious thing,
absolutely.
on like how they're not funded as they should be and all
Yes,
that, and
I
how they're
agree.
like 300 leagues and shit for them, and it's not just one thing.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
It's a set. We're gonna do this on a separate joint.
Yeah, you
for
know
sure.
what? Next, because we always do like, oh, we're gonna talk about this on the next episode.
Yeah.
Next week, that's gonna be the
Yeah, yeah.
topic. That's
We
gonna be the
can
main
do that
topic.
next
Yeah, next week, that's gonna be.
But for Jim Jones,
Yeah.
all right. So I'm gonna bring out my New York bias.
Capo.
Go
It
ahead.
is.
I'm gonna bring out my New York bias.
Talk
y'all.
about
Yeah.
One Eye Willie.
All right, my guy Capo, Jim Jones. You know, my man dropped an amazing album.
Yes.
That was Jim Jones been rapping since what, like 03, 04?
Has
Yeah.
Jim really ever dropped a bad album?
Never.
Congratulations,
No.
Jimmy.
Never.
You know.
Jim Jones doesn't have a bad
Because
album.
what Wasted Talent was what last year, the year before.
Wasted Talent was incredible
It
too.
was
Damn, I haven't
also
listened to it.
incredible.
Wasted
Jones.
Talent really got swept under the rug.
Hey,
did.
arguably,
But
if
it
we're
was-
being real, Jim Jones' last two albums, 2018, 2019,
Yeah.
might be the best two of his entire career.
Yeah.
I can see.
And
that.
I would agree with
Summer
that.
in Miami really.
Summer Miami's fire.
Oh my.
It is.
All right, I got a bump.
Hustler's
bro.
Poem.
So,
Still to
I
this
remember
day,
that. I bootleg that CD hella.
still to
And
this
Hustler's
day, I
Poem.
bump all that.
Oh
Yeah?
my
Always.
But Jim Jones, that entire album, produced by the Heatmakers, the
Yes.
entire
Yeah,
thing,
that's the only way it
heavily
should be.
sampled the entire thing
Well
throughout.
done.
Gotta
Yes,
fuck
sir.
with
He had Cameron on a couple joints.
Killer
He
Cam.
had
Mano.
Fab, Mano.
Fat Joe.
Didn't I hear the
Fat
Fab one
Joe.
yet? He had Fab.
Yeah, Fab on
Fab
the
on
joint.
there.
Because I want to touch back on something real quick. We're gonna jump back into
Yeah,
Jim
yeah.
Jones. We were talking on last episode about how New York didn't have its sound,
Yeah.
and I was talking to a buddy of mine. And I was like, "Yo, if you realize, Fab has gotten famous and prided himself on sounding exactly like New York."
That's true.
You know what? It's funny you mentioned that
You know,
because
because
I was gonna get into that with Jim Jones's album.
okay,
This album, this is what
New York sound like.
Right,
Exactly.
a New York summertime. Like
Yes.
this is everybody's talking about. Oh, we don't got like any summertime music or anything. It might be just because I'm from New York, but this is what like a New York summer sounds like. This
Okay.
Jim
Yeah.
Jones album. You listen to that joint, top to bottom.
Oh,
The
man.
entire album is great. The entire
I'll
thing.
you let it play.
you let the whole
little
thing
shorties
play.
got their
I'll
little
play-
shorts on, little chocolates out.
I
Yeah.
don't. They're gonna have that. I don't know if they're gonna be dancing to it, but the music is incredible. It's a
Yo,
you know.
I
Luigi's
played that
Ices.
joint back to back like 3 times.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's
Yeah,
like
that
that,
was
bro.
dope.
Yeah,
And
Really good
every time I hear the track, like I was telling y'all before, New Era.
Yeah. like, all right, we gotta run that.
I mean, it's called My Era.
My
Era, yeah.
My Era is a great,
All right.
great song.
What's,
with
what's, the
Mano.
little, what's the number one? What's the single off of it that he released a couple months ago at the Rock Nation brunch? The video, that Champagne something. That's my shit. That's my favorite joint.
You know, that's a good track too.
That
I
joint,
forget
that's
the name,
my
I
but
gotta
that's
go
a
look
good
at the
song.
track list for that one. I
It's
gotta
the
go.
very first song, I believe.
That's a good track as well.
That is an
It was
amazing.
You said
track.
it was the very first joint.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Champagne something.
Crystal Occasions.
No, Crystal Occasions. That one.
Crystal
yeah.
Occasions. All right. Yeah. The whole album, man. Like this shit is great from top to bottom, man.
I'll take a shot of butt for that.
Oh, son. Yeah,
watch out
man.
This
my
is
man.
your boy.
Yo,
man.
this
Ooh,
man
right
is he's a butt fiend.
Yeah, no, they ain't.
But yeah, it's a New York summer. That's what I call it. And
Okay.
you heard it here, man. New
Yeah.
York summertime is better than
Oh,
an entire
no. See, I don't
California year.
I knew this was where you was going.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, but listen up
It
though.
is. It's
So
humid.
how many stars? 5. So 5 being the best. How many stars would you give?
I'll give it a 5, man.
Okay.
That's my
New York
favorite.
summer?
That's my favorite album this
Wow.
year.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
the
My
album.
favorite album
Okay.
this
Of
year.
the
A
year.
non-biased 5.
Non-biased 5. Yeah,
Is that and that's okay?
that's a non-biased 5.
Did you listen to Boogie's album?
Boogie's album's 5.
Boogie's
Okay,
album is.
but
Boogie's
you're
album is
taking
5.
Hmm?
Boogie's
That's a
album is
5 too.
Boogie's
That's
yeah.
easily
But it's,
five.
but
His
it's,
album
it's
too.
crazy because we've gotten so
I
caught up
should
in a
listen to that today.
society that if you're not literally just like dripping, right?
Yeah.
You slipping.
Or exactly.
You ain't dripping, you
like,
slipping.
You're not Gunna, you're not Migos. Cat's not really checking for it.
Yeah, that's true.
But here's the
It's
thing
weird.
too.
And shout out to those guys because they've really invented this whole wave where you can just ride on the track and it's just
Yeah,
fire.
like
Yeah,
fuck
man.
what
But
your album
like-
sound like. It's the track.
Yeah, but that don't mean just because you can't smoke to it or whatever, to each his own, it's not a fire album.
Yeah,
And that's what I was gonna say too, because I think with people hearing that, we like Jim Jones's album. What, man? Jim Jones can't rap. Jim Jones
Niggas
can't do.
wildin'.
But here's the thing: Jim Jones doesn't need to rap.
Nope.
He's like the swaggy godfather that just walk in. He could talk his talk on a track and just make
It's
it.
even crazy
just-
because Jim Jones wasn't even like supposed to rap or anything. When
He
Stiz
wasn't.
said-
He was like that nigga did everything from what I saw.
Yeah.
He was like a
He's a
video
hype man.
director.
Yes, he was
all
like
of that.
their hype man and did all that shit for them. Jim Jones, man.
Yeah,
He was also a weatherman in Miami for a little while, right?
Yes,
Yeah, he
shout out
was.
Jim Jones for reporting the weather with all the hurricanes in Miami and all that kind of shit.
Yo,
man.
Jim Jones, we need you on the show.
Yes,
Definitely
Jones.
Jim
hey,
on
yo,
the show.
Capo.
Jimmy,
need you
One
out
Eye
there.
Willie.
Yes, man. I'm gonna be in
Dipset
New York
forever.
soon.
Yeah, for sure. We need
Hey,
him
but
there.
speaking of New York, I'm glad you mentioned New York.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
About
good.
to Segway God about to come in for us one more time.
Segway God.
Segway God.
Segway
Bring it home.
Jesus.
Segway God.
New York. I don't know if y'all ever been to New York, but there is a certain park in New York, Central Park.
Yes.
Yeah.
Central Park, and there was an incident there
gotta
some
talk
decades
about
back that was recently.
Wait. Hold on.
This is breaking news right here.
Yeah, this is breaking news. Yeah,
Breaking news right here.
with
from-
regard to the Central Park 5.
From Agent Orange.
Yeah, you're retarded president. So if you listen,
I don't know him.
Hey, listen, hold on. If you listening to this podcast and you voted for Donald Trump, suck my dick. You heard me?
Period.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Turn this shit the fuck off.
But hold on, but
Yo,
Jimmy,
I couldn't have
let
said
us
it better
know.
myself.
Let us know how you really feel, though.
He just,
bro.
pulled a Joe Button up.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so this man here, this is back, I think this is like 2013, this was. Donald Trump said in a tweet, the Central Park 5 documentary was a one-sided piece of garbage that didn't explain the horrific crimes to these young men. That didn't explain the horrific crimes of these young men while in park. Well, in the park, you fucking
He
idiot.
ain't never.
But-
just, you know,
If y'all watched When They See Us on Netflix, which was
fucking.
that shit
at
fucked
least
me
on
up.
Friday.
Bro, I only seen one episode, bro.
Yeah,
That's
that-
First 20 minutes of the first 20 minutes of the first episode. If you not
got you ready to
if you were
swing
not-
on a
I'm
nigga.
sorry.
If you're not
Yeah.
moved,
No,
if you're
yeah,
not
for real.
moved after that first 20 minutes of the first episode, I really.
You have no soul.
I watched it twice already, and I think I'm
Oh,
probably gonna.
I personally have to prepare myself.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all have not
Mentally,
seen it yet.
spiritually,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I have not.
Oh.
You gotta prepare yourself.
Because here's the thing, bro. Like, and not to get like super deep or anything. For
No,
me,
go there.
Get in your
No,
bag.
okay,
go
let
there.
me
That's what
get
we
my
here
bag
for.
real
Go
quick.
there.
So,
Go
so
there.
for me, y'all know what I'm saying, my African background. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
100%.
My parents are
Absolutely.
African, so
Yes.
and then being raised in Europe and then being raised here too, like. When I stepped outside the house, there was no, oh, you're the African kid. It's like, nah, you black.
Yeah.
black.
You get what I'm saying? So I relate to both struggles.
Yeah.
Right? So when I see these things, I'm like, yo, like, what could I have done? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If that was my friend or
Right,
whatever.
right, right.
Yeah,
or
bro.
what if that was me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, for
oh,
real.
I can't just say I'm just an African kid. I don't know anything. Like
Yeah.
you can't,
Yeah,
you, know,
them
you
niggas
can't
don't
pull
care,
that,
bro.
You're
Right.
black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you step out the
That
house.
shit don't work here.
You're
matter.
black.
Right.
Shit
You
don't
get
work
what I'm
here.
saying? So for me, I'm like, dang, like, you know, I got my youngest brother is 16.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, like these
Like-
kids was the same, around the same age.
Yeah,
you
but
know what I'm
he
saying?
was
So I'm
younger,
like,
Where's he residing right now?
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jay.
Yo, shout out to Jay right now, man.
For sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
so
Definitely shout out to Jay.
so when I think about, I have to prepare myself to
You
watch
do.
stuff
Yeah,
like
bro,
that because it's like
Watching Black
it's
Pain,
traumatizing, bro.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? It's trauma, really.
Yeah,
Watching
because
Black Pain
and the
just be
fact that-
dramatized is just, you know, even we're all black here, obviously. We're all, you know, we've all come from different walks of life, but at the end of the day, the common denominator is still the same. Regardless of what city you're from, regardless of where you were originally raised, you come to these here United States, they're not gonna ask you you're from Ghana. If they're gonna ask if you are Dominican, or they're gonna ask you from Inglewood or RVA, nigga, they're gonna see you, they're gonna automatically put you, they're gonna lump you all together, and you're gonna get the same treatment, just like homeboy
Yeah.
from the Central Park 5. You
Yeah.
know?
Bro,
You know,
the
and-
one who went to go visit his home.
Yeah,
Yo, that
like,
little kid. I only seen the
you're
one episode,
gonna
but
get-
that kid acts his, bro. When you watch it, there's a kid who acts his ass off, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
is
It's
it Cori
inspired
Wise?
me.
Bro.
to
Is
the
it Cori
fullest.
Wise?
The,
Yes,
the one with
I'm-
the red hair or whatever. He was in
Cori Wise.
Moonlight.
Cori Wise.
Yeah, he was in
Moonlight.
Moonlight.
Yeah,
Bro,
Shout out to
that-
Moonlight. Moonlight
He's
was
a good-
amazing.
he's a great actor.
He's a great actor, bro.
he's
But
a
this shit had me
Jerome.
Shout out to Jerome. Jerome. He's
Shout out to
Dominican.
Jerome.
Yeah,
Bro,
oh,
the
shout out
way
to
this-
shout out to the Dominican Poppy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
Yeah, shout out to
Bro,
Yo,
the way
he
this
really,
nigga,
he really
yeah.
got in his bag on that film. Like I
Yeah, he did.
legit, I probably shed a tear I probably shed a tear both times.
It's crazy because while I was in college, in my criminal justice class, I wrote a paper on this. So like,
Okay.
So even touch even deeper.
Yeah.
Also
so
being
so
from
then
New York
watching
too.
it-
From New York.
Yeah.
So then watching it, it made it worse because writing a paper, like once you visualize it and you see it, that shit is so fucked up. Like how they did these kids, man.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much they looked for somebody to blame. And they found the nearest 5 black kids that were in the park just doing their thing. They having fun in Central Park. And that's why, to be honest, man, to this day, I grew up in New York.
Story. Go ahead.
I grew up in New York, man. I think I went to Central Park maybe 1 or 2 times my entire life. I'd never set foot in there, man. I
never set foot in Central Park either. And it was something I was actually looking forward to.
Nah, man. That's not for me. That's just not for me. But then, like, how they did those kids with that situation, they're in that park, and how the documentary, like, just put it out for us to see. That shit was fucking incredible. Shout out Ava DuVernay. Yes.
Shout out
Ava
Ava.
DuVernay.
Really
Shout out
amazing
Ava.
film. Amazing.
Yes.
Shout out to black women in Hollywood, really just, making a move and really, telling these stories the way they
But let me ask you guys a question too, because I mean I haven't watched it yet. What I have been doing is I already knew about this case.
Yeah.
And just with everything going on, I also been reading more articles about the actual people that were involved.
Yeah.
Now, Ava DuVernay did an amazing job, like as you guys said. Obviously, I mean she's a great visionary. Period.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to be able to sit down and watch this. But how do you think this project or that came out, do you think is for healing and closure, or do you think it riles up those feelings again?
Both.
Because you got to think, y'all, like there's so many kids or black folks, period, walking around with PTSD, man.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying? From everything that they see in their neighborhoods.
To be honest, I think this is to let you know that this is happening.
You showing them
Don't sleep. Like, don't sleep on this.
Yeah.
I cannot wait until next week after he watches it to see his
reaction,
take, and how he speaks about the film,
especially how you see,
because for guys like us, our generation. To be honest, I knew about it, but I didn't know the extent of it.
That's right. That's right.
And the fact that it just brought back so many like feelings,
because it's still reality,
and there was
man.
a story out there of that extent that people didn't even know about.
Yeah, and I think to what you're kind of saying, bro, stories like that. Because there's a thing about like just any stories about anything about black people in America. You know what I mean? Like it's always gonna have some level of trauma if it's a true story. And in terms of like wanting representation and wanting like, you know what I mean, we're gonna always kind of have to face that. Like if we as Black Americans, like even look at Black Panther, like the first handful of minutes in that movie, they talk about slavery, like they talk about some heavy shit, and even the concept of like Killmonger going back. You know what I mean? Like and how
for sure,
and it was like because you were kind of raised in that system where that's how they treated you, whereas like it's either the oppressor or the oppressed. When you got to a place where you could have like gone like as family and been loved and treated like you didn't see that. So like there's a certain level of like trauma that's gonna kind of be. Like if we want that kind of representation, like until because on one hand, like we could have a bunch of stuff that's like what's that movie with Lakeith Stanfield?
Which one? Get Out?
No, not Get Out. The one where
Sorry to Bother You?
Yeah, Sorry to Bother You.
Oh, Sorry to Bother You.
We could have a lot of stuff. It's a decent movie, and I like it because it's just like kind of abstract and out there.
It talks about putting on your like white voice and all of that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's kind of funny and it's interesting, but even that, like, there's a level of trauma there.
Yeah, for
you know what I mean? Like,
the fact that you have to put on a white voice in order to sound
educated or
non-threatening to white people.
Your last name is Boateng, right? Now, how many white people would fuck with you if you didn't have the same last name as a famous soccer player? You know what I mean? Like,
man, that's
you know what I mean?
That's an amazing question because that's the first thing they say. Are you related to the soccer player? Nah, B, I'm not.
But
or they be like, are you related to the guy in London like Oswald Boateng, the high-end suit designer or whatever? I'm like, nah, B, I'm not. But
an interesting choice is what if one day you did your own personal study and just say and just act like how some people would treat
you know what, my pop's done that,
and really
yes, and he got first class plane tickets.
Wow.
Check that out.
Yeah.
That
So,
is
shout
hilarious.
out Dennis Pops for getting
Yeah, right?
Yeah, my OG about it. My OG about
Hey,
it.
you gotta get
A
us
black
some free
man
flight too.
beating the system. That's what I'm
Shout
saying.
out
That's what we always want to hear about, bro. That's what we always want to hear about.
Another thing, like regarding like when they see us, like just when you watch it, the crazy part about it is that the kids that were 14, 15 years old, Cori is the oldest one, which is Jerome. He plays his character.
Mm-hmm.
He's the oldest one. He's 16 years old. He wasn't even supposed to be there.
Yeah, bro, that was a
He
nuts.
went.
to be with his
He
friend.
went with Yusef. His name was Yusef.
Yeah.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
He went with Yusef because he said something along the lines like, "Oh, if I don't go with you, my mom's
Your
gonna
mom's
kill
gonna
me."
kick my
Yeah,
ass.
your mom's gonna
Yeah,
kill
your mom's
me.
gonna kick my ass because he was older than him, so he was defending him. So he went with him to bookings because he was just being a great friend. Like, yo, I'm not gonna let you do this by yourself. I'm gonna go with you. He was the oldest one.
Real
He got
one.
charges in adult. He served the most time.
And
He
right
served
now-
the most time.
What was it, like 16 years?
in
Yeah.
Rikers.
He did 12 years or 13 years
Jeez, man.
in Rikers Island as a 16-year-old.
My
So you could
gosh.
just imagine how that would be for a 16-year-old. For a 16-year-old that like the character he portrayed in the 4-part series, yo, he was defenseless. He was scared. Yo, he walked his first day in prison. The guard was opening the gate and the guard told him, "If there's anything that you could do for me, let me know." And he looked at him and he
What?
said, "I'm not even supposed to be here." So that just said everything that
And
you
for
had to
the-
know about his character.
Right, and the viewers, like, we really, really, really want to go in depth about this, but I want Dennis,
And Dave.
Yeah, I still
and I
gotta finish the
definitely
show.
want Dave to really feel the shock
Yeah.
that I felt when I watched it the first and second time, and I'm probably gonna cut it.
And
out
I
when
already
get
know.
home.
I already know I'm gonna cry. I
It's-
already
Bro,
know.
I
shit-
watching
that
that
shit
first
fucked me up.
episode,
And
bro.
it's
Fuck me
crazy because like as much of a rage is gonna bring to you, it's gonna bring a sadness because like this is
Yeah.
1989 we're talking about. We're battling the same
Nothing changed.
exact
30 years later.
And
trials and tribulations.
and not
this
to
day.
change the whole subject, because just talking about crying too on stuff like this is the last movie that I watched that was kind of on the same well, now it was more about police brutality and all that, was The Hate You Give. And son, when I tell you I boo-hooed,
Hold on a
like,
minute. I heard about
Yeah,
I haven't watched
man,
it.
That came
oh
out
y'all
last
need
year,
to,
yeah.
bruh, man,
Let's
when
watch
I
that.
they had a book, they had the
it's
book,
based on the book.
and man,
my
dude,
God.
I couldn't. They kept flowing, man. They kept
Yeah.
the tears kept coming down. It was
You want to know
crazy.
something? I'm glad you said that because I need to catch up on that, and I need to catch up on Monsters and Men.
I seen that on Hulu.
I haven't-
I want to
it's
watch
on
the rest
Hulu.
of it. Yeah, I seen
It
parts of
is?
it. Yeah, it's on
okay,
Hulu.
yo, shout out to anybody that want to give me their Hulu password because when I get home, I need to see that.
Cause we
If
not
you
just
got-
in
if
there
you
for
got
Hulu for
Spotify,
live sports.
Shout out to
Nah, right?
If you got Spotify, you get Hulu for
Yeah, I
free.
got that student
what's
Spotify.
What's
Showtime,
Denzel's
man.
son's name?
John David Washington.
John David
Great
Washington. Shout out
actor.
to John David Washington. That probably was
Also
his.
Black
Shout out to
Klansman.
Ballers and all that, but that was when he really dug into.
Well, that Black Klansman, because you know that.
Yeah, Black.
You know, I
Klansman.
didn't
he
like
played his
that.
ass off in Black
I
Klansman.
mean, I'm just saying those
but-
are those are. Those
Oh,
are
yeah, I'll
gonna
give
be
you that.
his
His
two
breakout.
Yeah.
breakouts.
Right.
He's
Right.
supposed to be in a Chris
Right.
Nolan movie.
So
And you want to know something that I'm not trying to be all over the place, but I went to see Black Klansman by myself because it's just something I just wanted to just unload
Yeah.
by myself, and it was just really, really crazy to me looking around the theater. Did everybody seen Black Klansman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It was just really crazy to me looking around the theater at people when they showed the footage of Charlottesville, Virginia at the end.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
And how everybody was just shocked, and I was just sitting here like, yeah. You're like, yeah.
how far
They-
is Charlottesville from Richmond?
Probably like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
2
hour and a
hours,
half.
sorry. Okay.
But the thing about it is, imagine like getting out of school, you know what I'm saying, and you see like the groups with the Confederate flags and the signs,
yeah,
and you know
man.
they can protest peacefully and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
it's just like it's a lot of like shakiness down.
I mean,
there.
the high and shoot, I'm from Texas. It's a very Dixie, very hey ho, the South will rise again. Goddamn, the school that my mom refused to let me go to when I was in high school, their entire like persona was Confederacy.
wow.
Like the school flag, the school mascot, everything was centered
You
around.
ain't slap nobody.
I didn't go there. Thankfully,
You should have went there.
But I
and slapped
should have went
somebody.
there to start slapping the hell out of white
You
people.
can't
Like,
control what you can't change.
That's true.
and it's sad.
But here's also the trick though. And this just kind of this racism in America, it works on so many levels. It's quite sinister when you really think about it, like how white people have designed it to be.
Yeah, of course.
But when you look at when I just go back in time, or when I was in high school or middle school or whatever, and I look at the amount of minorities that were at that same school, but no minorities were in power at that school. Like you had all minority athletes, you had minority just regular students there. But when you look at the power construct of the school, you wouldn't find anyone who looked like all of the students out there.
But that's another reason.
That just shows that how education still pretty much perpetuates this idea of how black and brown people are viewed in this country.
Yeah.
And it can start out as early as elementary, middle, and high school. That shit don't. It starts early.
But that's also, that's why I believe that, as a community, we need to stop going for the spotlight and instead go for the spots where we can call the shots.
Yeah.
So forget, and everybody got dreams, but we can't all be ball players and rappers.
No,
exactly.
We need some people to be executives.
Yeah.
We need people to actually own the land that the building is built on. You know what I'm saying? We need more of that, man. So, because, if we talk about, we look at Jay.
Yeah.
Look at how he's moving. You know what I'm saying? Jay's, people may not like him. People may have to say whatever they say. But look, I look at it like this. He's walking in his purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't judge the man like he doing what he got to do.
Hey, how much money of his $1 billion? Shout out Jay-Z for being the first hip hop billionaire.
Yeah.
How much of that billion?
It's The Rock.
Came from the ankle monitors.
Oh, you know what? I still can't get behind.
Allegedly.
What's funny? Did y'all read the Forbes article?
Yep.
Where it broke down? You read it, right?
I got it right here.
Yeah.
So let me drop this off to the listeners. So, Sean Corey Carter married to Beyonce.
I love mentioning the Cori.
Yo, why you not mentioning your name? Just
married to
Jay-Z.
Beyonce.
Is it with an I?
The greatest. He's
married to who again?
He's married to Beyonce Knowles. One of the most important black figures of our time. But anywho, like they said, man, for hip hop's first billionaire. Let me give you a breakdown of how Jigga's money works for him. So back in, I want to say this was 2014, he purchased Armand de
Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades.
I was gonna give y'all the actual.
Yo, season 2, we're gonna have Ace on the show right now.
Yeah. We on this Duce right now.
Yeah.
Which we're gonna get to that. But back in I want to say 2014, around Magna Carta era, is whenever Jigga had purchased it, because Jigga was early on in his career, like most rappers. They were big supporters of Cristal.
Yeah, and then that nigga said, "Fuck that."
Yeah, and then once they realized that Cristal basically,
I think he said a line about that. I think Jay-Z said a line about that.
It is. So everything Jay-Z does is
I think
very
on
intentional.
Blueprint 3.
Yeah.
But just he owns 100% of Ace of Spades. So that alone is worth about 310 M's.
Send us a free bottle.
Please.
Yes, I'll take a free. Yeah, Jay-Z, if you want to send water here, nigga, I'm.
There's a sink somewhere here. You can get some water, bro.
The show can get water here, bro. Don't.
Yeah, then his Duce joint venture with Bacardi, because Bacardi is.
That I didn't know until I read the article. Yeah, I didn't know that until I read the
article. About Bacardi, so shout out Bacardi as well. So if this don't get to Jigga, Bacardi, if y'all niggas listening, we'll take some free Duce. Hey now, so that share alone, he owns 50% of that. That's 100 M's. Tidal back in 2015.
Yep.
He bought Tidal. He submitted a bid, and for about
shout out
16,
Tidal.
Shout out Tidal.
Shout out to Tidal.
Everything is just working in motion.
I can shout out Tidal.
We do.
Day.
We need all.
But we need to get on Tidal. So shout out Tidal.
Man, he gonna sell Tidal. I'm telling you.
Man, come on, let's not get into that.
He sold everything else.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, hold on. After, because I agree with you. But I was gonna say something. Hold on. Get through the. Yeah.
That's 60 M's right there.
Okay.
His music catalog, just 60. Because he also Tidal's also jointly owned.
Yeah, that's true.
He's the major shareholder, so he's always making sure that Jigga and the Carters' money is secure. Everything else is split up between the rest of the niggas. Like, all right, y'all niggas have the rest.
Yeah.
His music catalog alone, whenever he had taken over as president of Def Jam back in 2004, a part of his deal was to negotiate getting his masters back from his earlier work.
Yeah, wise man.
Once he was able to do that, and once he was able to control his masters, like I talked about last week, y'all, artists, control your masters. These niggas are laying the blueprint. Haha, see what I did there?
Yeah.
Laying the
Just peeped it.
blueprint.
Okay.
Laying the blue Mad Dog.
I ain't got a billion streams, got $1 billion.
Shout out Mad Dog.
Shout
out
out
Mad
D.
Dog.
Shout out Jigga.
Tastes amazing
Some
too.
niggas make memes, some niggas make
I don't
dollars.
know why. I
That's
just shouted
right.
Mad Dog. But yeah, back in 04, whenever he took over as president, and it was short lived because Jigga was not president that long, but he was able to negotiate and get his masters back, and so his music catalog alone is, and this is being generous, saying that it's worth 75 M's. Jay-Z's catalog, I'm sure, is worth probably
way more than that.
At least
If
more.
if he would put it on, or recently I guess he just put it on
He
a
just
bunch
put
of
it on
different what's it
Apple
called.
Music.
But
He put it
if it was already on a lot of those different places, he would have been straight.
Yeah. Of course, here goes another plug because we need y'all to be listening. Rock Nation, joint venture with Live Nation because he partly owns it as well.
Yeah.
Along with Live Nation. That started back in. I remember when this started back in like 08, 09. His stake in that is worth another 75 M's, and I know that's also being generous as well. This is Rock Nation we're talking about here. This is one of the premier. Not only are they a record label, but they manage artists. They
Better at managing and being athletes agents than they are with the actual label.
Yeah.
It's a garbage label to be.
Oh, here we go.
Garbage.
That is a garbage label to be.
It's a garbage unless your name is J. Cole.
And J. Cole did it by himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Really honest.
He did.
Yeah, so
He
that's
pretty
a
much,
garbage label to be.
If you
on.
look at it one way, J. Cole didn't use any label money.
Oh,
My
yeah.
man had no features, no producers, nothing. He
Yeah.
did
Everything himself.
He did what? Sideline Story, Born Sinner,
Yeah.
and did he do two
What was
albums?
Born Center?
No, it was
No, they
Sideline
were-
Story and
they
Born
were-
Center were like the two that were like, okay,
That's
these
right.
are our
Those
label
two-
albums. Everything after that though was like, all right, bros.
Born Center has some jokes on there.
No,
though.
It was cool.
good, but
I
you
like.
could-
That's my favorite J. Cole album.
You
I
could
don't like
see-
Cole much though.
You could see the label influence behind those
The other
first
two,
two
yeah.
albums.
Yeah, absolutely.
The last three, Forest Hills Drive, For Your Eyes Only, and
Yeah.
KOD.
And KOD.
Those
you
were
could,
cold.
You could tell that was him.
Those are cool
Yeah.
albums.
He's like, yo, I'm gonna
For
do
sure,
my
for sure.
shit my way. Fuck Jigga. Fuck everybody else. Shout out Jay-Z.
Shout out Jay-Z.
Yes.
It was just it was a part of. I know. Yeah, he'll know if he hears that.
When he hears it, not if.
Yeah,
We
when
know
he
you
hears
listening, Jigga.
Yeah. His art collection, back in the Magna Carta era,
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Picasso,
too. I
baby.
know that art
Picasso,
collection
baby.
gotta be crazy.
That's worth close to 100 M's alone.
Sheesh.
He owns hella luxury art, man. Back in 2013, he bought the Basquiat Mecca piece for 5 M's. And he bought that essentially for Blue Ivy because I remember hearing
Yup.
that he wants to be able to pass something.
Pass it down to his
pass it
kids.
down to
That's
his
dope.
kids.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know.
That's what we need to be on.
Yeah.
He said that shit on 444. He said a
Yeah.
line about that. I
Yep.
bought artwork for 1 million. 2 years later, that
So
shit
there were
was
2 million.
I can't wait
4
to get this
million.
shit to my children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Full.
Real estate, of course. Jigga is married to the beautiful Beyonce.
Who?
Beyonce.
Okay.
Such a sweetie pie.
All right. See, when it comes to real estate, that's when it gets tricky because, they own a $26 million mansion in the Hamptons. Then they own another $88 million mansion in Bel Air. And then Jigga he solely owns a Tribeca penthouse for another close to 10 M's. So when you start to get into real estate, like Dennis said, owning the land that these buildings were built on, in essence, that's kind of what it is because he owns this. He's not leasing it. This is a nigga who owns it. So if he sells it, he's gonna see 100%.
That's right.
Of the funds.
I feel like hopefully eventually he needs to buy Marcy Projects.
Hey,
He should. But that's a whole different thing. Because
That's-
for that, you got to fight the city for that.
Exactly.
That's project housing.
Yeah.
And his and then last but certainly not least, they say that Jigga's cash and investments, like what he has on hand,
Yeah.
because everything else is tied up.
That's right.
Well, I don't think they mentioned it, or it falls into the cash and investment shit. The Nets thing of
Yeah, the Nets that he sold.
He owned like less than 1%, so my man was just passing the pens out in the meeting. But,
Yeah, that's it.
but I'll take that shit.
And filling the cups up with water.
That's pretty much what Jay-Z was doing at the meetings. He was filling up the cups of
I
water,
would've-
passing the pens out for them to sign shit.
I would have done it. You could have gave me $1 million and some butt, and I would have taken it.
$1 million and some butt.
What?
That's all you want.
I would have taken $1 million and some butt.
You trying
But,
to eat? You gonna eat some ass for some money?
Cash
You know what that
investment.
makes you.
Wait.
Ladies
Have
and
you
gentlemen,
have
Yeah.
you
We're gonna
eaten
segue
ass in a
back
strip club?
No, I have never. I have never been to a strip club.
What?
Oh my god!
And you be talking that.
fellas,
Bro,
I've never
and
been to a strip
this
club.
man said he would eat guacamole out of somebody's ass and he ain't never been to a
Looks
strip
like y'all
club.
gonna have to
Definitely
let Kevy
gotta
boy
go to.
handle this.
You
one.
gotta hit crazy girls.
Fuck
Yeah.
crazy girls. We're
Kevy
going
got
to
us.
Sam.
No, Sam,
Whoa,
nah.
what do you
Bitches in
mean?
there be doing pull-ups. I don't want to see that.
Pull-ups. You gotta go to.
They
the
doing
first
pull-ups at
Sam's.
the strip club?
You listen to me.
And they going
Alright,
to
I'm
a
seasoned
gym.
They
vet.
do a lot.
He's a veteran. He's a veteran over here.
Alright. Someone took me to Sam's when I first moved to LA. It's the most memorable experience. All right, you go to the first Sam's. All right, get you some chicken wings, play your little pool.
That
You
sounds
don't
like
even
some
got-
strip clubs back up Houston and Dallas.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas would go.
You don't even gotta
got
throw no bread. You know what I'm saying? You just go for the entertainment. You might
course.
see a little scattered ass,
scattered.
but
in
then
ass.
you go to Sam's after dark. After dark, and then that's when the skullduggery goes on.
Hey.
Oh, that man turned his hat back.
He turned his hat around.
You get a little Jezebel to take you upstairs.
Yeah, a little Jezebel.
He called it Jezebel.
And
Little biblical on
You know what I'm saying? See me,
Biblical
I'm not trying
calf.
to tell all my secrets, but
Too late.
you know, you get.
You did it now.
Yeah, bro.
I'm already a lost cause. Fuck it, I'm all out with it. So you take your little, you know what I'm saying, shorty, you know, whatever. And you be like, yeah, you been to a strip club before? No. So then you be like, all right, I'm gonna show you a little something.
Wait, is she 12?
Oh my god.
That was my
That's all.
up age
Yo.
girl. Y'all are not gonna do this to me.
Yeah,
R.
man.
Kelly, relax.
Wow.
Somebody get a shot.
Bro, take a shot.
Somebody
Did you
get a
take
shot.
Thank you
Hey, you
so
gotta. Don't
much.
forget, you gotta take your.
Somebody
shit
get a
with
shot.
Anyway,
I'll take a shot at
Cause
it.
Which
that
how
was-
you want the joint to
that
sound
was-
like no, like
Yeah, right?
it's not happening.
Nah, nigga.
Nah, I don't want no chick sounding like Jada
You
Kiss.
get the little lap dance for like $20, right? So then you just throw 40, and guess what? Y'all can go up there together. So then it's like a little bonding experience, you know?
Yeah.
And then that's how you find out if the little shorty you talking to is a certified freak or not. If you need to call your own Ubers, or if you need to just, you know, boop, call that joint to the crib,
Hey.
and then, you know, pull out your little waxing
Boo
kit.
that. Look, come on now.
Wait, hold on. What's a waxing kit?
YG's
A waxing kit?
Can you explain what a waxing kit is to the listener?
All right, listen, everybody, for your ears, there's
For your ears only.
For your ears only.
it's a waxing kit. All right, I'm gonna tell you this one time and one time only. A waxing kit
Yes.
consists of one towel that you don't use on the regular,
Right.
Okay.
a glass of water with no ice because they don't deserve ice.
Wow.
It's just a still glass of water.
Wow.
Very
All right.
still.
Room temperature, it can be
Room
chilled.
temperature.
You
I
know.
was gonna say room temperature water's pretty fire. I fuck
A
with room
Jimmy
temperature.
hat to each his own, but I practice, you know, protection.
Not to each his own. Safe sex is the best sex. Always wear latex.
You might have to take a shot on that one.
Damn, I gotta take a shot. I gotta take a
You
shot.
might have to take a shot on
That's
that.
how we
you
move
got
it.
no love on that.
That-
Yo,
got
he got a straight
love.
shot of Mad Dog.
But
You
here's
are
the
right
thing.
for
But
Mad
here's the
Dog.
thing. Now you
Yeah,
know
I'll get the shot.
Kevy Boy's morals.
I do.
Man, look.
Keep going. Explain.
I've been playing Yahtzee before any of y'all. That's rolling the dice.
Yeah, wow.
Anyway, I'm joking, guys. I'm
Explain
not.
the kit.
Wrap
Explain
up.
the
Alright,
kit.
so the
Ladies
kid-
and gentlemen, please.
So then after that, you get you a little glass of water, Jimmy hats. I stay with golden tickets, but to each his own.
Golden ticket.
And I got a golden ticket.
Yo, that is son. That is the wildest shit ever. You talk about Jimmy hats and golden tickets, and you sing a Willy Wonka song. Oh my god,
That's sick.
That is the exact.
that's
that-
fucking nuts.
I never thought that I could fly over the moon in ecstasy, but nevertheless, that I began a pretty good luck because I got a golden ticket. I got a golden chance to
Hey, watch.
make my way.
Yeah, that's a dope movie. I got that soundtrack saved on my Spotify.
Yo, he's
That's
about,
actually slide.
he's about to
telling y'all
do.
right the
He's
fuck
about
now.
to do a golden ticket commercial.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out, yeah.
Shout out
to
Willy
the
Wonka. Yo, they
golden
remaking
tickets,
Willy
bro.
Wonka. Y'all need to cast Kevin.
Yo,
Clearly,
Just
Kevin.
to sing.
He's the Black Willy Wonka.
Clearly, this is the man y'all need to be casting.
what if there was a porno about the Willy Wonka? Like,
I'm pretty sure there is.
If there's not
remember
one
at
already,
the end where he kicked Charlie out? He was pissed. I said, "Good day, sir."
Good
When
day,
he was
sir.
kicking a bitch out of your crib. I said, "Good day, bitch."
If they drinking the fizzy lifting drinks, then you got to kick their ass
Yo,
out.
they
let's
drinking the-
back all the way
No,
track.
wait.
I am
No, wait.
sorry.
If they drinking the what?
You know what? A Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory.
fizzy
That shit
lifting
might just be
drinks.
like one girl and like 17 black dudes.
Whoa.
Like a Bugatti.
Yo, take another shot.
Another shot.
Yo, we are sorry. We are not. And he said black dudes?
And I want to emphasize.
Factory, what the fuck else is
That's
it?
another R. Kelly reference. That's another shot.
You got
That's another shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, and I want to emphasize, I'm the only one who's touched the Mad Dog so far. So these niggas, they're just tripping the trip.
Dang,
No,
son.
no.
I was just
so
merely
how would-
talking about consensual relations
Hold on,
with a
wait,
young
so
lady.
how would this Chocolate Factory porno play out?
Let's not even call it
Oh,
chocolate
bro,
factory.
is this what we're?
Well, let's just say
Is this-
the schnozberries are gonna taste like schnozberries.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You're gonna need a fizzy listen
And
drink to
I'm
wash
out
it
of here.
Because I'm pretty sure. Wait, because they had a scrumdiddlyumptious on it.
Scrumdiddlyumptious. Or an everlasting gobstopper.
Yo, that
ladies.
literally-
Everlasting
That
Hey,
literally
yo.
might save some relationships. Y'all just
Hey,
role play.
Viagra is an everlasting
Everlasting
gobstopper.
Hey, ladies.
Everlasting gobstopper.
Jimmy is talking. That is not. That is him saying that.
You see what I'm saying?
Him
That
saying
is
all of
that
that.
is James, ladies and gentlemen. But an everlasting gobstopper, that might help. With the.
With the
I
erectile
don't know about
But,
y'all, but this Hennessy VSOP is that everlasting
Anywho,
gobstopper.
yo.
Boy, it be stroking.
Yo, we want to apologize to the listeners again. we get
Motherfuckers are gonna be listening to this
wait.
episode.
Hold on,
Like, yo,
No, we just five
the
niggas in here just
trajectory
having
that
fun.
these niggas just went on.
Hold on, but Kev still hasn't given us what the kid is. Like he hasn't.
Oh, you didn't finish the
He hasn't
kid.
Hold on,
the kid.
before Kev finish the kid.
You gonna add to the kid?
No, I'm not gonna add to the kid. I can add to the kid.
You
but
don't
I'm
have
not gonna
to.
add to the kid.
Well, hold on,
No,
You
no,
can't
no.
just say that and not say what you will add to the kid.
I
What do you add
I
to the
just
kid?
want to add that Jay-Z has cash and investments of $220
Oh, we
million.
never finished that.
And what?
And just
This
that's
cash
on hand.
investments.
Oh,
No, okay,
And
now
he has
what are you adding?
And hold on, and also a $70 million stake in Uber. There it is.
Dang.
Ooh.
So shout out to.
So every time I get an
Billionaire
Uber
Jigga.
credit, it's really just Hove giving me allowance.
Him and
It's a $5 allowance.
Yeah. Shout out Hove.
Shout out
Yo,
to
Hov,
that.
can you monitor the Uber pools? Like,
Uh-oh.
can something be done about the Uber pools, please? Like,
Uh-oh.
there be some weirdos in the Uber pools. There be like four
Uber
people.
pool is like a bus, bro. So you gotta if
no,
you're taking an Uber pool, you gotta
hold
accept
on.
it.
Let me tell you, man. I'll take the bus to work,
Oh boy. Here we
and
go.
Uber pools are
Shout
way
out
worse than a
Metro.
bus. Because in a bus, you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Bus, you know what you're getting into. In the Uber pool, you get in that motherfucker. You got somebody in the front seat. You got another person in the back seat, and you the last person in the back seat.
I got an Uber pool story from this
Dog.
weekend, man.
Uh-oh.
Dog, man, those Uber pools be scary.
Me and one of my lady friends.
Did y'all have consensual sex in an Uber pool?
Real fine young lady.
Yo.
We went out, grabbed a few drinks.
Okay.
Called the Uber, and the thing about it is, Uber set me the fuck up
They do.
because I called a regular Uber,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then it's just a notification that pops up. Bing! Yo, you have a Uber that's on track to your location. You could save $5 if you just hop in this one. Shit, all right, I'm smart. I'm gonna hop in this one.
Of course. Save
Oh,
$5.
that driver. Yo, Uber
Not
from Brooklyn.
knowing that it was a pool. So the Uber
This
pulls
scam.
up. There's already a guy in the back.
You're not
So there's-
fucking in an Uber pool.
There's one seat in the back and there's one seat in the front. So I let her get in the back, and then I'm in the front.
Does the
So
other
it's-
nigga fuck your
Hey!
bitch?
Yo,
Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
Why would
hold
you
on,
let
hold on.
her in the back, bro?
Pause.
Let's start there, bro. Hold on, let's start there. Why did you let Shorty in the back? Why
So
did you?
your
You still
she-
sit in the
she
back and
sat
she's
bro,
sitting.
I was loaded. Okay, you think I want this? It just happened. She got in the fucking back, and I got in the front. But I was in that rearview mirror like a hawk. Okay, hands was to himself, and I even made him put the little midsole shit down. The
Okay.
little middle seat.
Smart
I was
man.
about to say, I thought you was eating some butt in the back seat.
No,
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Yo, did he eat the butt in the backseat?
I can.
See,
But eat the butt with the Uber driver in there.
Man, look.
Yo, the Uber driver don't be caring, man.
The
They be
Uber
nasty
driver,
too.
look, whenever you request an Uber in the Uber pool, the Uber driver is not there. So if you want to eat some ass and she's sitting in the front seat, you
Yo,
sit in the
this
back
is
seat.
going the wrong
she
way.
just-
We made it home safely, and then I pulled out the waxing kit. Although I had a poor performance, like a Kyle Lowry performance, it was trash. But I still got the W, but it was trash.
0 points, but
know?
you still got the dub.
Exactly.
You got like 10 assists?
Yeah, that's what I was.
You took 2 charges?
Man, I had that Clase Azul for the first time.
Oh.
Shout out to that
Wait,
Clase
so
Azul.
what does the kit contain? The listeners want to
Oh
know what
yeah,
the kit
the
contains.
the fucking kit. All right.
Goddamn, we still.
And then Cori, you gotta add to the kit. You said you had something for the kit.
I explained the kit. The kit is one of them old towels, that you don't use too often.
And this is a kit to take that before she leaves the place after you get through.
This is the waxing kit. This is
the waxing.
If she's coming over,
puss, or you waxing ass, or you waxing and leaving.
Listen, you gotta let a master talk.
Okay,
it's the kit. It's the towel, right? You get your little Jimmy hat, right? And then you it's proper Jimmy hat placement. So if you know
Product
that you're
placement.
gonna get cheeks, you might toss a little Jimmy hat under your pillow or something. I know I'm not the only nigga to do this. Leave one in your little pants or whatever. Pause.
Pause what?
Wait,
I don't know.
In your little pants?
He was nervous. He thought he was going to say something wrong.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. I'm off this Hennessy and I'm off this Douce tonight.
Wait, hold on a second.
Unnecessary
You put
pause. That sound like a shot.
You put the Jimmy hat under the pillow?
Under the pillow.
Bro,
So then
Product
when you
placement.
start undressing and getting into consensualness, you can just grab that joint and pow.
Or
Next
you just
thing
don't grab no condom at all. Hey, don't listen to
I
me.
we do
cannot
not approve
agree
of that.
with that
Safe sex
at
is the best
all.
sex.
Hey,
Always
man,
wear
I use a
latex.
condom in mad long, so I'm with you
My
over there,
man.
my brother. There
My
you
man.
go.
So
No,
then,
I'm saying for guys who, if you're not out here,
I'm off this.
Or
VSOP
actually,
right now. Y'all
if you're
gotta
not
forgive
using a condom, I'll say make sure you're getting tested regularly.
There it is.
yes.
Make sure you're getting
Dave
tested
ain't
regularly.
definitely used a condom in mad long, so I
Dave ain't
I don't know why niggas. Hold on.
All right, gents.
Hold on.
You gotta have a.
play my man?
This nigga, I can just look at you and know. You don't even know what a Jimmy hat is, nigga.
That is a fact.
Talk about some motherfucking safe sex. Nah, bro. I always wrap
That's
up.
why I'm not talking about no
I
damn
always
Jimmy hat.
wrap up.
Jeez.
Like it's Christmas. I'm a Sagittarius.
He said
I
you
wrap
a
up like it's
savage.
Christmas.
So you got the Jimmy hat, you got the towel, you got the little glass of water by the bed. You gotta have a fire playlist on.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
You gotta
Okay, so
have-
what does the playlist consist of?
Oh, hit us.
So it depends.
Hold on a second. Yo,
Just give us that one. Hold on, Jimmy.
Listeners,
Go ahead. Yeah.
we have a playlist coming for y'all, summertime playlist.
We do.
Yeah, we are curator of the vibes out here. You feel me?
The
Absolutely.
miseducated sounds.
Yes,
Exactly.
miseducated sounds. You feel me?
Yeah.
Continue with your story, Kevin.
So a lot of y'all don't know who the fuck I am on Apple Music, but I'm sort of a big deal. Let's
Okay.
just say
Okay.
What was the song
people
you was
know
waxing
me.
ass to?
Huh?
What was the song you was waxing ass?
waxing
Yeah.
playlist?
What was the song?
I like to get in my bag on some chill shit. So
Little Justin Bieber.
If you waxing ass to Justin Bieber, we have
Nah.
an issue.
Justin
He
Bieber?
was stroking it to that baby.
Hold
No,
on,
no, I-
hold on, hold on now. 'Cause
No, he had that
He did have
hold
that
on
one
tight.
album?
Oh,
That
now
journal-
y'all want
yo,
to try to
that
defend
album?
him after y'all just pulled him up. Everybody shut up. All right?
That Journals album was real like
have
some
that
I
baby
wouldn't
making
know.
music.
All right? I can't listen to somebody that can't wax no ass like me. All right? You nuts? Little Justin Bieber on the screen.
He been getting
Justin
boxed since he
Bieber.
was 16, bro. You don't know what that nigga could
You
do.
nuts?
Little Justin Bieber.
I had some Ari Lennox on, you know.
Okay.
I've sprinkled a little Mac DeMarco in there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know.
Return of the Mac.
This is some thongs.
You know who
on
Mac
the-
DeMarco is?
This
Oh,
thong
no, you're
right-
just saying Return to the Mac in general. Yo,
shit.
if you fucking a Return to the
And-
Mac,
and
you
then-
fucking up. Yo, listen, you fucking on a waterbed.
Yo,
And you got
fucking
the
on the
mirror.
water.
And you got the mirror.
Y'all gotta chill out. My parents had a water bed.
You got the mirror on the ceiling
Hey,
with the
bro.
water bed.
Yo, if you're fucking on
To
a
return
Bro,
of the Mac.
I promise.
They do a stayed like.
I know, you
To me.
I tried.
I guarantee you, if you're fucking on a waterbed, I guarantee you probably also sell crack in your.
You can't even do
Yo, you also have that JC ankle monitor. The one that say
Yo.
Rock,
JC ankle
the one that say
monitor.
Rock Nation.
No,
If you fucking in a waterbed, you definitely wear the shorts under the denim
And
with
you
black
got-
Air Forces.
And you got Ralph newspaper on your windows.
Oh my god!
All I could fucking think about is my parents' waterbed with them black silk sheets.
I remember
I
this-
was like 6 years old.
Hold on, wait. So I'm
Used
gonna
to
ask
jump
you.
on him.
Oh my fucking god. Hey yo, I'm gonna call Mom Dukes tomorrow and we're gonna have a long fucking conversation.
Kevin Boy used to jump
calling
on
Pop
that
Dukes
joint.
tomorrow.
Wait, hold on. I gotta ask you a question. What? It's gonna be an inappropriate question.
Oh shit!
I swear to God.
What the water? What was? What was in the waterbed?
No. Yo, wait, did you ever
my God.
have sex on your parents' waterbed?
I would have.
Nah, because the waterbed era was only until I was about 8 or 9.
Man.
And then when we moved into our new
You weren't
house,
fucking at 8, 9?
it was a regular bed. God damn.
Yo, that's not funny, but
It was so serious.
It was so dead ass.
serious.
No, you wasn't getting box ass.
Yo,
You wasn't whacking ass.
Y'all
you
niggas
wasn't
loose.
waxing ass when
You
you was
wasn't
8.
waxing ass in fucking
What the fuck
fourth
was you
grade,
doing
bro.
in Virginia?
I knew what waxing ass was, and there was a couple joints, you know what I'm saying, that I wanted to, but I don't even think I even probably knew how. I think I
Bro,
knew
yeah.
how.
Porn.
When that
Stop,
Sherman
bro.
Oaks. There was a show that came on Cinemax after about. It used to come on about
wasn't-
12:45. It was called Sherman Oaks.
12:45.
What were you doing, bro?
God damn.
Specifics?
Oh my god.
It was called Sherman Oaks, bro, and it was the soft porn era. You only about 7 or 8. You can't be watching like.
You only
full-on
about
porn.
7 or 8.
Look,
Bro, 7 or 8. I was
Cinemax.
worried about sports.
Yo, you
on
whacking
Cinemax.
your
Oh,
beef
no, it
at
was on
7
Showtime.
years old?
That's a problem.
What you mean? Why not? I can tell you why not,
I was trying to get the new Power Rangers, my
bro.
God.
I'm
still trying to do
saying.
that.
Now,
In the daytime.
from the age
Trying
of
to do that
10 to like 14, oh, it was on.
Hey, yo, when I figured out I could do that,
Yes.
yo, man.
Life
it was,
changed.
It was scary.
Life changed.
This is a
Yo,
nuts episode,
The
bro.
fucking remote.
Heavy. Pause.
The
1, 2, and 3.
Bro,
It Nick said this is a nuts episode.
it
at
is
the
a nuts
time
episode, bro.
Y'all
Bro,
gotta
I'm
really
telling y'all
just
niggas.
chill.
I mean, I guess pause, but
Yo, shout out to BT Uncut, yo.
yo,
like,
actually, yeah, I
on the
can't
East
find.
Coast, we had to wait till 3 a.m., but
And
y'all
no,
over
same
here,
here.
y'all had it at midnight.
that.
Nah,
in
bro,
the South, we had to wait it
I was
too.
watching at 3 a.m., bro.
Oh, so it was on 3 a.m. globally?
Bro, I
It
was
was 6
watching
a.m.
at
on the
3.
East Coast.
No,
Whenever
it was
they was
not.
fucking
You
it.
think
Yo,
my punk ass
No,
was staying
when
up
this,
at 6 a.m.?
no, whenever he was watching it at 3, it was 6 where y'all
Yo,
niggas were.
BET Uncut at 6 in the morning while you getting ready for
You
like
wildin'.
6th grade.
Oh,
Wow, that's
Watching a tip drill
crazy.
video before you started
Yo.
school.
you know your
Bro, that
uncle was
tip drill
never dropping
video-
Yo,
you
the
off.
tip drill video
Oh,
next level.
bro.
Y'all don't remember the white girls video? White
I remember White Girls.
girls.
Yo, the Disco Inferno
No,
video.
there was one.
Bruh.
No, there was one that
The
was
Disco
like.
Inferno video was nasty.
Yo, the Disco Inferno video where the water was splashing off them cheeks, I almost literally died. Like,
the Right
literally.
There video.
No, it was one that was like ain't got no panties
The
on
Right
the
There
dance floor.
video
You remember that,
was-
John?
Yeah.
Dog.
You remember that one?
And what was
What?
the ludicrous one?
No, it was
What
one.
you
It was
talking
like it was a song on BT
Oh,
Uncut. It was
pussy
like-
popping on the handstand?
Yeah, pussy popping.
Sheesh.
But there was one on BT Uncut. It was like I ain't got no panties on the dance floor. The DJ was like pulling panties off, pulling.
That must have been some Dallas shit.
Yeah, bro.
That sounds
That
like
was
some Dallas
that was
shit.
coming
Y'all
on
niggas
the
wild.
Wait, was a
local.
woman wearing cowboy hats
Yo,
too?
somebody Google, I ain't got no panties
Yeah.
on.
Hold on, wait, we need to
No,
find this.
pull them panties off.
No, we need to find this
I
bullshit.
need to see that because why would he tell her to pull the panties off when she specifically
No, that
told
was
his ass?
that was just the song though. It was like one of those songs, man. It was like
How you
the
trying
chick
to
who came-
rationalize?
Yo, he really making.
He's been trying to
sense of
rationalize
You're
all
really
the
trying
wrong
to just
things
make
tonight.
me feel bad for having a normal
I
childhood.
am appalled.
Man, look, I don't-
So he making sense of jerking off at 8 or 9 years
Look,
old.
Sherman-
Not fucking at 8, 9 years old.
well, that's cool too. But hold on,
Stop. It's not. It's
bro.
not. We're not normalizing
Yo,
that.
hold on.
Quiet.
If any of the listeners had sex at the age
it was
of 8
consensual
or 9,
with another 8 or 9-year-old, right?
No.
oh my
fam.
lord,
There's got to be another
This
This
subject.
show has to be canceled.
There is another topic. I know there's another topic. We talked before the show about hella topics.
what
There's
is
something else we can talk about right
Bro,
now.
please.
yo, were you fucking with the cowboy hat on?
Yo, don't ask him no more questions. Are y'all nuts?
Hey
Oh,
man, so did
Yeah,
y'all watch the
let's-
PG tour? Oh no, man.
The PGA tour.
Yeah.
Man.
You know Tiger was jerking off at 8, 9 years old.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. Yo, speaking of the PGA Tour, and no, I'm not even. Actually, yeah. Speaking of the PGA Tour and speaking of jacking off,
Yeah,
There
that's
was-
a fucking pause, nigga. You can't tie PGA and jacking
yes,
off
you
together.
can.
How?
I just did, bro.
How?
Just
How,
like this.
Sway?
Just like this.
Listen up.
On Saturday, actually, was when the PGA Tour was on.
Uh-huh.
There was a championship game for the also going on for a Champions League final, and there was somebody who streaked
Yeah.
during that game who was a porn star.
Oh.
Wait, what?
I'm about to die on this hill. This is the hill that we're talking about. This is the subject we're talking about. They're no longer
alone.
Yeah, I don't know. Y'all know y'all don't watch soccer. I know y'all don't watch soccer. Yeah, but
I think you and Dennis are the.
Yeah, me and Dennis are the resident soccer. So over the weekend, it was Tottenham and Liverpool that played.
Yeah, Kev on his good bone.
But I know that.
Wait.
Oh, we're trying to have a normal show. Trying to have a normal show.
Hard.
Wait, listen. Wait. It's weed. It's weed.
No,
it's weed.
It is not, because my mother watches this show. You're just
my mom listens to the show too, bro. So she gonna.
No way.
First thing she gonna say is niggas is tripping. First thing she gonna say is niggas is tripping.
She gonna tell you to not hang out with us no more.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be like, yo, this is the last episode y'all niggas is ever doing. Like, I don't give a flying fuck.
Corey, you gotta lose the hat. You gotta lose that hat.
It's something about the hat, ain't it?
It's the hat. He just tipped
this nigga.
Yo,
oh my god.
Yo, last week when he tipped that hat when Kev said some wild shit.
I'm supposed to have a do-rag on underneath the hat. I don't know why.
I should have had my do-rag on too, but my do-rag
I was supposed to wear my yo, shout out to OG Royale. I got the velvet do-rag,
shout out
all
to Bow Wow.
black.
Ain't that the nigga with the goddamn? Ain't he got the goddamn? Bow Wow got the do-rag line out right now.
Yes.
Bow Wow got a do-rag line?
Yes, Bow Wow has a do-rag, man.
Shout out to Bow Wow.
Shout out to Bow Wow.
Shad Moss.
Yo,
Shad Moss.
Bow Weezy.
Yo,
Bow Weezy
Y'all
for
niggas had the first
Sheezy.
little Bow Wow album right when it came out.
Nope.
Nah, pass on that one.
Yo,
Hard
I did.
pass.
I'm gonna keep it
real with y'all. Bow Wow's
My
a
man.
legend.
My
Bow Wow
mom
legend.
told me I wasn't allowed to have the Bow Wow album because it was too vulgar. That's exactly how strict they were.
The first album I owned was Blueprint. The Blueprint.
I can get with that.
For our listeners out there.
Wait, hold on. Where is it going? What was the first album y'all bought?
That's true. First
With your
album,
own
the
with
first
your own
album I
money.
actually bought with my own money.
I'm about to tell y'all not
It
gonna know what
might
album
be
it
Give It
was.
Your Die Trying. That I bought with my own money, but the first album that was bought for me was Master P Ghetto D.
Okay.
Ghetto D.
Yeah.
Ghetto Dope.
I guarantee you.
You call it Ghetto D? It's not
guarantee
called?
The name of the album is Ghetto D.
Okay. I
You
was
guys
say.
call yourself fans, but when I tell you this album, nobody's gonna know what it is. My very first album that I bought with my own money was Lil Wayne, Get Off the Corner.
Woo!
I know Get Off the Corner.
Y'all know about Get Off the Corner?
That nigga took it
I
back.
got my ass beat for having that album. And then my mom made me listen to the album
Wait, what?
with her
Why?
so she could see, do you know what this means? No. Then she explained what it meant, and then she beat my ass.
for listening to the album.
Right.
Hey, shout out
And then
to
we
Mom
went to the
Dukes.
next song. And then she made me listen to the album. And there was some ruthless shit in there. He was wilding out.
That was the first time he cursed.
Yeah, it was the first album he did a lot of shit.
I think the first album that I bought with my own money, this shit gonna be OD wild.
Let's say Baja Man.
Nah, it was.
That was a fire album,
He
though.
trying to play you.
That was a fire album.
Nah,
No sleep.
it was.
You gotta chill out.
It was Cisco, the shit with Thong song on.
My
it.
man. My
That
man.
was
you
that
shake,
joint. It
you
was-
shake my hand for that one because Cisco is a legend. Let me tell you something. Y'all all
That was the
quiet.
first one I bought with my own money. The Cisco joint.
Why did you get this nigga in a Cisco bag?
Before we move on
She
from
was
that,
living la vida
Cisco
loca.
is a legend. You know why, y'all?
Why?
Ask why.
Because he wore a thong in a thong song video?
He might
There's
have.
no fucking way.
He might have very well.
I don't even want y'all to go check. I'm just
Yo, speaking of checking, I found that. What's it called?
Let me let niggas know this is real fast. Let me tell you something. Why Cisco's a legend. Cisco came out with the thong song 99 2000. It was one of the biggest. It was one of the biggest songs. It was actually the biggest song of that time. Cisco came out with the thong song. It went multi-platinum. He sang the same verse 3 times.
You're right.
3 times. He sang it, fast sang it, then rapped it on the bridge.
So let me ask you this.
Same verse.
So does that credit goes to Cisco or the producer?
Cisco.
Nah,
What's the Cisco?
I say it goes to the
Producer.
producer.
I think it
I
goes.
say it
It's
goes
the
to
producer, bro.
He's the one
because-
who produced it.
yeah, but he produced it.
He produced the beat.
It was he co-produced it along
question
with
time.
Yeah.
Would the thong song and Cisco's career got that much of a pass if he wasn't so fire with Drew Hill? Shout out to Maryland.
True. This is
Shout
true.
out to the East Coast.
This is true.
Right?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Would
Yo,
they
112 was better than Drew Hill.
Man, come on now with that.
I
That's
don't
a hot
know.
take.
Cupid came on today, and I almost died. Matter of fact, Cupid came on in the When They See Us video when the dude was ready to wax
Drew
cheeks.
Hill gave you
and
We're Not
I legit almost shed a tear.
Drew Hill gave us We're Not Making Love No More.
Oh my!
Drew Hill gave us Somebody
5 steps.
Sleeping.
You better say
5
fucking
steps.
steps.
Drew Hill gave us Beauty Is Her Name. Drew Hill gave us
Great song. Great
Drew
song.
Hill gave us Somebody Sleeping in My Bed. Come on now.
We might have to have a debate. Playlist
We might need
going.
we might need an R&B debate.
We might have the R&B
Yeah,
debate.
because I
We might have an R&B
So
debate.
next week,
yeah. But before we get to that, what was the album that you
What was
the first album
you
that
got?
I bought
Yeah, with your own money.
with my own money. All right, so it's 2. All right, so I wish the first album I bought, or actually I guess 3. Like when I was a little kid, I got some allowance and I bought like some random ass Radio Disney album. You know what I mean? Radio Disney, bro. I didn't. Yo, listen,
You
I didn't start.
Inglewood motherfuckers.
Nah, listen, bro. Nah, it's just me, bro. I did not start listening to rap until I was in like 6th, 7th grade, bro.
You're lying to me.
I shit you not, bro. And I delved deep into it, bro. I was like,
fucking Inglewood.
I know, bro. I was.
This when you was listening to rap.
Yeah, but hold on, it's because my parents was hella. This nigga. My parents was hella strict. My mom was hella strict about me not listening to rap. You know what I mean? She wasn't playing it on the radio, nothing. So when I first listened to it, it was because the homies was listening to it. So the first album I bought when I was listening to rap, or at least like, you know, that I was like, Mom, you gotta get this shit for me, was Graduation by Kanye West.
All right.
I was like, I need that album because I wanted him to be 50 Cent so bad. So I was
I
like,
did
yo,
too.
I
I
need
agree.
this. I need you to buy this album, Mom.
Shout out to Graduation. That shit means so much to me. 'Cause
Bro, that's-
I graduated in 08, so.
Yeah, bro. That was such a
Graduation changed
fire
everything.
album.
Yeah, it did.
Oh my
Such a
God,
fire
that
album.
shit
That
was so
that
fucking
school
tough.
year, I listened to the album every morning.
Bro, every day I
Good
listened to
morning.
Champion.
Good morning.
Yeah,
Good morning.
Yes, it
every
hit
morning.
different, didn't it?
It did, bro.
Cause you had your senior itis, so everything. Oh, my
Everything,
Bruh.
God.
everything.
Yo, shout out
So
to
then
that.
there was that fucking, and they had fucking I Wonder.
Yeah,
Bro,
and
very
I
nice.
wonder.
Yeah, can't tell
If
me
you
nothing.
know, bro, that shit is
Bro,
so
I was-
hard.
Y'all
I
wanna
was-
know- Y'all want to know something crazy?
What's up?
Shout out to the homie Dev. My homie Dev found a mixtape by, I want to say
Dev, what's Dev name? Because I know a Dev.
Devin.
I don't know that Dev.
Nah, it's my homie,
Bro.
Because there's so many devs in the world, fam.
But I want to say, I could be wrong, but I want to say it's by Diplo. But there was a mixtape for all the Kanye songs.
Oh, wow.
For Graduation, but it had the sample first.
Oh wow, that's
That
sick.
sounds fire. That
Transition.
sound dope. That sound dope.
Oh my God,
That's sick.
It was so good.
Wait, does Dev still have possession of this?
He does. I'm gonna share. it
Yeah,
with
definitely
you.
invite Dev and we can bump that.
Yeah.
So, my first album, since you say 2, I bought 2.
Yeah.
But I bought Damian Marley's
Okay.
Mr. Marley.
Okay.
I'm with that.
So
That's a
it
good
was
price.
it was the cover of him and Bob Marley and the
Yeah.
joint Junior Gong. I bought that and then I bought Reasonable Doubt.
There it is.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
So that was the first thing I bought with my own bread.
Yeah. See, I stole an album the first time, and then I had to go buy
Because
it again.
of course you did.
You
I had-
stole?
so
What
I
album
had-
did you steal?
No, I said I had Get Rich or Die Trying, right? I bought that with my own money, and then I stole Get Rich or Die Trying from Walmart the first time, and it was edited. I'm like, yo, this is it's not gonna ride. So I had saved up a little allowance. Then I had my mom go into Target and cop the real deal.
Copped it.
So I had 2 Get Rich or Die Tryings. Of course, I didn't listen to the one that I
Edited,
originally took. Look, hey, that was
Get
that was
Rich
a
or
long
Die
time ago.
Trying was an amazing album.
Mhm.
Changed hip hop from 03 to when Kanye changed it in like 08, 09
Mhm.
around there. So shout out 50.
Man, I will say this though, man. Like when everybody was heavy on 50, I wasn't. Like
When
the
you get
whole
on-
G Unit thing,
Yeah.
I thought that was whack. To be honest, like I liked some of the songs off of Get Rich or Die Trying, but the whole G Unit thing, I wasn't with it at all. Like I was
Hey,
like,
man.
yo, I wasn't feeling it. I was with Lloyd Banks
I was-
because I thought
Lloyd
I was like,
bro.
I was like, yo, he's the best out of G Unit.
I was
That was
definitely
me.
a part of Gorilla Unit. I had my do-rag and my G Unit tank top on.
Yo, when I tell you my cousin, I'm gonna shout out to my cousin Johnny, man. He in DC right now, but
Shout out Johnny.
but yo, he was heavy on G Unit to the point where I was annoyed because the thing was, I was like, G Unit, nah, Dipset. Like I'm Dipset all the way, and then I was heavy into Wayne. Like, was y'all listening to the Suffix?
Yep.
Yes.
Pre-Pretend
Come on, man. I
Suffix.
was I was listening to the Suffix
Yep.
heavy, and then
See.
I was listening to his group Squad Up.
Squad Up. I remember Squad
Man,
Up.
you know what I'm saying? So
Without
that's-
a U, it was SQAD.
That's
Bro.
right, SQAD.
Wayne.
And then I was listening. I was heavy on some underground. So I was 8 Ball and MJG.
That's me.
Oh my
Bruh.
God.
3-6 Mafia
Of course.
sometimes until Crunchy Black. He was talking some like dark stuff. I was like,
yeah,
yo,
bro. I had a theory with somebody, bro. Crunchy
Oh.
Black on any given 3-6 Mafia song, Crunchy Black would have 4 to 8 bars.
yes, that's all.
Just another hoe that I met in the hood. I told her I was Crunchy Black,
And it was all good.
She might as well go ahead and suck
On the wood.
So yeah, like
And that's the end of the verse, right?
And
But it's
then-
hard.
No, I
And it
think he
was a
says
And then also freshman year high school, man, Lil Boosie was hitting it heavy.
Boosie
Wipe me
bad.
down.
Boozy
Bro,
bad.
we was on that swerve on him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's
And
what.
watch
look.
my shoes.
Yeah, come
No,
on, man.
that was in college. That was college.
Okay.
That was 09. Watch my shoes was like 09, 02.
So yeah, that whole trill, you know what I'm
Trill
saying?
Bang.
Oh, that
yeah,
Trill-
trill NT,
Bro,
man.
yeah, especially
Webby,
as a
all them
nigga-
cats, man. That was.
Yo, it's funny that like we got into this hip hop bag because I wanted to ask y'all a question. Like, how come hip hop and rap is the only genre that you're required to write and perform your own music?
Oh, I know this one.
Like,
So,
it's the only one. You
Yeah.
you only get criticized here, but then you look at the greatest artists of all time, greatest performers of all time.
and a lot of them don't write their own shit.
majority
or they,
of them don't.
Majority
Yeah.
of them don't.
Majority of them don't write
Prince.
their own music.
Except for Prince
Yeah.
wrote all his own music.
and you
I
know,
wanna hear what you gotta say.
I know, I'm not even to disrespect Prince, but it does say a lot about Prince that, you know what I mean, he was self-made and he was able to kind of
Yeah,
do what
yeah,
he did
true.
and get to the level that he got
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
And then you look at people that like sold way more than Prince, you know
That's
what I mean?
true.
Like
I
the people that
agree.
did, and they had writers
Like Michael
And-
Jackson.
exactly, bro. And you know, like I said earlier, you know what I mean, I got into hip hop pretty late in life, you know what I mean? And the way I got into it, like the second I got into it, I dove deep, bro. I was listening
Yeah,
to
for sure.
everything, bro. Like, well, no matter where it was from.
Yeah, I played
And-
that catch up game too.
Bro, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yo,
And
you was brown nosing.
no,
Oh,
wasn't brown nosing,
bro,
brother.
little hip-hop
Wasn't brown
butt.
nosing.
Little
No,
hip-hop butt.
no, not at all. Was it?
Hip hop, but
Was probably the main thing I was avoiding. In looking at it in that way, you realize,
but man, yeah, that's him.
When y'all start eating butt, I never had
Anyway, back to rap.
Yeah, let's stay on hip hop, man.
Back to hip hop.
Come on.
To all the listeners that are just itching, well, maybe I shouldn't say that.
Whoa, no. If
But
you itching,
if you dying to get your little butt ache, you know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
come on.
Cori obviously is having withdrawals. You know what I'm saying? So sprinkle a little Johnson in that nigga, come on through. Not here. But
Yeah, we ain't trying to see all that.
contact Cori, he'll leave that hat on, you know, he'll tickle your fancy.
Lily the
There
hat
you
on
go
for
with a
real.
Duce pen, but nah. The reason I've observed, you know what I mean, that rap is the only genre where if you're performing a song, you're also expected to have written it, is because this is kind of like one of the few things we as black people have. You know what I mean? That's ours, and it's still ours. You know what I mean? Like you literally cannot take, like, almost a requirement for being a authentic rapper is you got to be some kind of black. You know what I mean? Like,
Shit, fellas. I just got the IG. You know, when you on Hinge and you get the IG, that's like a stepping stone.
that's
It's
a
like you
stepping
graduate.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Check me out.
this is
Oh
right here.
shit! Hold on, y'all. I got a shout out title for this.
Yeah,
and
shout
I
him
got
out,
shout out title for this.
Wait,
and
what is
shout
this?
out. I'm not gonna. I don't mean to cut you off, Dave. You my man. I'm gonna let you get back to it.
All right,
All you-
Kanye.
I'm saying, like, I don't know what's happening.
So no, check this out. So as people will soon figure out, you know, later on with all the episodes, I'm like the resident Prince stan here. Like
If you have listened to the first two episodes and now realize that,
yeah, no, true. And if you follow me on
do not
social
call
media,
yourself
all that stuff.
miseducated.
No, but check this out though. So I just got an email from Tidal, right?
Yep. They emailed you, or was like some sponsor?
It's Tidal emails from Tidal. It says, "Congratulations, you and a guest are invited to the Originals album celebration in Los Angeles, California on June 6th at 7 p.m. Pacific time to witness the new unreleased music from legendary artist Prince."
Well, looks like y'all motherfuckers is gonna have to miss out because my black ass is gonna be with Cori at the fucking release.
Yeah.
That's true. I didn't talk too much shit about Prince
So-
to even ask to go to that one.
Yeah. So shout out to me for submitting Shout out to me, goddamn, for submitting the two. Yeah, I tipped my hat to myself. But
he didn't just tip his hat.
I had submitted a 218 song playlist to Tidal that they really had no choice but to invite me. It was like, this nigga put it was 200 songs on it, bro. Just invite this.
That's not even a playlist at that point.
Just invite
him. That is.
Playlist,
goddamn.
That's like a discography. You put his whole discography.
I went through.
How does he have 200 some odd songs?
I went through all 30 plus albums, including songs.
He has 30 albums.
Why does Prince have 30 albums?
It's because he kept trying to, you know what I mean,
Prince
be successful.
No. Let me tell you why.
He was trying to reach Mike.
And this is.
That's what I think personally.
We're not gonna go there because.
I think we should go there. Only because this is what you interrupted me for, and we talk about Prince. I feel like we should all go all the way there. Was Prince as good as Michael Jackson? Absolutely not.
Prince is the greatest.
Absolutely not. And the reason being, everybody else here is a Michael Jackson fan and you're a Prince fan. So Prince is, by extension, worse.
Prince is the greatest artist that we have ever witnessed.
Not even close. Yo, listen, the only Purple Rain I acknowledge is by Futures.
See,
Prince has not made Salute. Prince has not made Thought It Was a Drought.
When did Future make Purple Rain though?
Future Luther Lean.
It doesn't matter, bro.
By the way,
yeah, bro.
Luther Lean. Anywho,
it doesn't matter
I
when.
just wanted to look, man.
It doesn't matter.
Congratulations, Cori.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know.
Congratulations,
Personally, I gotta say,
man,
Prince
not
was
a lot
okay.
Of us can say that. Congratulations, Cori.
Niggas invited me to.
We believe in you.
Yeah, we believe in you.
We believe.
You niggas, goddamn.
I should take it back. I don't believe, bro. I'm tight, bro.
I take that shit back.
I'm fucking sick, bro.
I can take that back.
I'm sick, bro. We was talking about rapping. Now we talking about.
They about to hit Tidal up. Be like, do not let them in,
bro. This nigga is Prince.
Because you was saying about what? About
that why niggas don't write their own music, and this nigga started talking about Prince.
Yes.
Just because Prince wrote what? How many songs did he write? Just a couple, right?
He wrote every song.
Every single one.
Every single song.
And he ain't.
Damn.
Oh my god.
But I'll say this though. I feel like because of the way that it started, like hip hop in its truest form is a form of expression.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So and the way you express it is so natural. It's all about the what you felt in that moment, telling a story, right? Nobody else could really do it better than you. Now, when we talk about other genres per se, I think it's more of deliverance, right? Because it's more of a melodic way you use your voice. So anybody can sing your lyrics, but nobody could deliver your bars like you do.
Yeah,
You feel me? Unless somebody is writing for you and then they tell you the cadence and all of that.
Yeah.
But nobody gonna sit in the studio and be like, yo, let me explain to you what I felt, and it's just not gonna happen unless you
it's
really
organic.
you gotta be doo-doo for somebody to really be like, bro, you should pronounce this like this, and then
Blueface.
Exactly,
come on,
man, Blueface,
son.
Damn.
So that's how I feel about hip hop. It's just more of expression in its truest form. While other genres, you have to sing. You have to use your voice. If you can't sing, you out of there.
Yeah, and that's like it kind of goes back to because like with rap, that's how you show your talent because you can't really sing. Like you're literally just using your voice, how you speak, how whatever your cadence is. Like a lot of it has to, like you said, you know what I mean. Come
it's
from
all finesse too, swag. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like how you.
There's a lot of like individuality that has to come from rap. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Just because there isn't a sort of measure of talent just in the way you use your voice, and the same way there is with singing. You know what I mean? So in that sense, it's like that's why you kind of have to or at least that's why there's that expectation that you should at least be writing your own rap.
So now I ask this question: do you take away from the artist that had music written for them and they performed it and it was a successful song? Do you take away from them?
I don't think so. Only reason I say you don't take it away from them is I think that's fine, just because like we've already kind of said, that's okay in other genres. I just think it's a problem when you're saying you're the greatest, you know what I mean, or the greatest, whatever.
And you didn't write any of
because
your shit.
then we have to compare you to whatever we consider the greatest person
but now look at it this way: if you aren't the greatest in hip hop, the greatest artist of all time didn't write their own music. Because you could say artists, you could throw in Beyonce in there, you could throw Rihanna, you could throw Michael Jackson, you could throw Prince.
No, you cannot do that.
What? Do what?
Because Prince wrote his own music. You don't.
No. I'm just naming artists. I'm just naming artists.
Let the man.
So like you throw people in there. So as rappers, well, we're not rappers, but as a rapper, do you or you want the MD?
Yo,
Yeah,
I just
try.
have to add before y'all
You
finish right
nasty.
now that I am faded. And I'm feeling X-rated. This MD got me in my bag. This Duze got me in my bag. And that Hennessy VSOP got me in my phone.
That's a crazy.
So,
Wow. Hey, you know what?
I'm
You know
gonna
what?
finish.
And then we're gonna get to
All right.
yeah.
So
Just
now.
a couple, yeah. There we go. We're on the same page.
Y'all
This
wild.
MP4
But yeah, you
know what I
was, you
That's
was
a wild.
Yeah, but go ahead.
motherfuckers.
Go ahead.
But with rap, do you settle short for the best rapper of all time, or do you settle for I'm the best artist of all time? Because if you're making rap music,
It's still art.
it's still an art form. So
Right.
do you settle
Yeah.
for being the best rapper, or do you shoot for being the best artist? And then when you do aim for that,
Yeah.
you're shooting for those artists that I just named.
I
So
think you
now, do you take away if they do not have their music written for them?
Well, if I could, step in this. So I think that for someone to be able to, everybody has the right to say that they're the best and whatever they want to see. You know what I'm saying?
You're supposed to believe
But
that.
but I
hope you-
think
yeah.
it depends on also what
Unless you
your
biased.
audience that you're trying to get your music out to, what their
Yeah.
standards are of you. So for instance, if we put Drake, if we use Drake as an example,
One of the
Drake.
most important artists of all time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we saw how people switched up when they heard, or people panicked when they was like, "Yo, hold on, Drake ain't writing his own stuff." Say what? True hip hop fans were like, "Yo, if that's the truth, we can't ride with bro no more." But then pop loving or
Right.
popular music loving people were like, I don't care. He still makes great music.
Yes.
So I think it does fall at the standards of the audience and the consumers of the music.
I agree.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, art is a form
Form of expression.
expression in its most organic form
Yeah.
you can think of,
I
right?
agree.
But then when we include dollar signs and all of that, then yes, you do have to think about the audience and all of that. So that's just kind of how I
Hey.
feel about it.
I agree, and even to the example of Drake, it's interesting because like you can consider him a pop star, but the dope thing about him is he still raps. So that
Yeah.
puts rap in a certain like spotlight, on a certain pedestal.
I agree.
That even though he doesn't write all this shit, you got to think about like
Hold
say
on, let's clarify.
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say
It was just a reference track. It
Yeah.
was
It
was just a
reference track
reference.
on what album was it again?
it was 10
If you're
bands.
racist,
yeah.
10 bands.
10
yeah,
bands.
10 bands. It was a
So
couple
just
songs.
10 bands. He had a
But-
reference track on 10 bands, and
That's
that's
it.
about it.
And it was on the chorus.
Yeah, and actually, one thing I gotta say before I even continue with the other point I was trying to make, rap is also the only genre where the fans expect artists to be dropping albums every year.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Which is fucking insane.
Which is crazy. You know what I mean? They expect
Yeah.
this person to be touring hella and be dropping albums every year. So you get to a point where it makes sense that you would have a couple of ghostwriters. But going back to the original point, it was interesting, or the interesting thing about Drake is he's putting rap on a certain pedestal. Like look at Scorpion. Take Scorpion for example. It was nominated for Album of the Year.
Yes.
That was the second nomination, but it wasn't nominated for Rap Album of the Year.
Yeah.
It was not nominated for Rap Album. It wasn't nominated in any of the genre categories, so it wasn't whatever they submitted it for. It wasn't considered being in that genre, but it was nominated for Album of the Year, and it has like whatever pop songs it has on the second half, but it also has like some real life hip hop songs. Like
Yep.
take for instance,
8 out of 10 or whatever.
8 out of
Francis
10. You got and then you also got Talk Up, which like samples an NWA song. You got DJ Paul producing it. You know what I mean? You got Jay-Z on the
Right,
feature.
right,
Like that's putting hip hop, like a lot of different kinds of hip hop. Like anybody that's gonna be willing to kind of Google anything about that song is gonna see that song in a different light. Like if they have no idea about
Yes,
hip hop,
exactly.
so it's sort of it's a double-edged sword because on one hand you are kind of like you don't want to see niggas like Drake, you know what I mean, get called the greatest rapper of all time over like somebody like Kendrick Lamar who actually is the
But
greatest
that's
rapper
the
of all
problem,
time.
though. Like, it's like those people, like, you know what? I'll be real. It's a lot of those people, like, from New York.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's those motherfuckers that can't get out of 1997 and DMX coming out of blood and shit.
Yeah.
It's them.
Yeah, but DMX dropped 2 hard ass albums in 1 year.
back to
Yeah,
back.
so yeah, it gets it. But I get it. I
But
get
it's
it.
like those
But-
people
but-
that.
Crazy how he did that.
But
Yeah.
you know what else it is though? Let's be 100.
Yeah.
Is the true hip hop fans who are not of color, who actually go out and buy the music
Yeah.
Yes.
and listen to it and study it and then get jobs at Double XL.
Yeah.
They're the
And-
ones that buy it, and they're the ones that fucking go to the tours too. They're the ones
That's
that go
right.
to the shows. So like us here,
They become connoisseurs.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
crazy.
so they learn that shit. They study it. They learn it. They fucking
so
master it.
crazy
Yeah.
how that happens. Like,
Yeah,
And
man.
I think-
it's colonizing at its finest.
Yeah.
But that's where I feel like that is what we should do more of. So we see, we hear, we document. Simple as that. That's
Yeah.
what we should do. But
Yo.
sometimes we're so quick to, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Dismiss a lot of, you know,
Yeah.
stuff.
because
Can
can we talk
tastes
about
like sweet cum with like a little spread in it.
Son. The engineer, bro. I need to emphasize the engineer is gone,
what did you say?
bro.
It's the MD.
Bro.
Yo,
It's
what
the-
did
it's-
Oh
man,
my
it's the-
god.
what came out your
This
mouth?
is the
MD.
most
It's just-
ridiculous.
It's the M. Look, let me tell you something.
Can you explain
I ain't got no
yourself?
tricks. I don't have
No,
no tricks
speaking
under
of
my hat.
explain yourself,
No.
because I don't want to hear this from you. So speaking of explain yourself, to segue Jesus,
Pass me that deuce, bro.
Who you don't ever want MD?
Speaking of explain
the
yourself,
engineer says game
bro,
over.
this engineer
He's
almost
gotta
kicked us out
cut
behind
it.
that one, bro.
Let me
Bro,
tell you something, dog.
speaking of
Let me
explain
look-
yourself,
Kev
I
looks
need
worried. He's
let me-
texting his
Kevin-
mom like, yo.
Kevin-
He wiping his forehead.
Kevin has
I
been.
really don't care what he just said.
I was just gonna
Cori
say, yeah.
gifted me with this brand new iPhone today.
Yeah, and I
Wait,
got
hold on.
Kevin
Wait,
has
for the
been
listeners.
dancing.
Just listen to this.
For the listeners, yo.
So Cori just gifted me with this brand new iPhone today. I put my SIMs card in.
No,
it.
listen,
It's an
listen,
iPhone
no.
3GS.
It's the iPhone 6.
Yo,
First
listen.
of all, from what I had, this
Yes.
shit is ridiculous.
Kevin had an
My man.
iPhone 4 that was
Kevin had a
shattered.
Psychic LX.
Oh my
But
God.
yo,
So
Yo.
now I have a iPhone, right?
Yo.
So I just set it up, right? I don't know what the fuck I needed to
You
do.
sound like you have 7 kids.
Yo,
Yo,
for whatever reason, my messages are fucking green.
my man.
So the
Whoa.
hinge shorty that y'all just saw just told me, I'm surprised you have an Android. Oh, the plot
You're about to get hit
thickens.
with the friend zone.
Bro.
You know what? Hold on. Let me. To be clear, whenever you don't have a good signal on iPhone, it's always gonna send us a text
Nah,
message.
fuck that. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, damn it. I need
Could
those
still-
blue messages or else I'm not getting butt. Y'all hear that? I'm pissed.
bro, no,
message.
Corey,
Hold on,
you're
let's
still
finish.
not off the hook.
Corey,
man.
hold on. What the fuck
I
did you...
don't. Why do we gotta dwell on that,
Blue
What
message
did you
for the
say?
bro?
So let me
this
tell you. Hold
nigga.
on. Let me just.
What
be
did
clear.
you
No,
say?
text me
Tasted
like
like
some
what?
shit like that, bro.
Yeah, what did you say? Say it now.
Okay, so I had
We taking you to homie court. Come on.
Bruh.
Come
I had
on.
taken a hit of this goddamn MD blue raspberry, and it's actually malt liquor, like I said. I had poured it and I had a little bit, and I'm like, it tastes,
Don't say you know. Don't say you know. You know
better
precisely what you
say it
said.
with your chest, just like you did earlier.
Yeah.
Bro, that nigga said it with so much confidence.
Yo, I said it tastes
Nasty
like
ass chest.
I
Say
said it
that
tastes
shit.
like. I don't know when you eat a chick out, and she got a little sweet liquids. It tastes like sweet cum with a little bite,
Oh,
like a little Sprite in it.
That
little
don't
ginger
sound
ale.
sanitary.
This
Bro,
bitch
this
got
don't
plus
sound
3
good.
dicks.
I cannot believe I'm on this podcast right now.
Yo, Shorty
Bro, this
definitely got a yeast
honestly,
infection.
Yo,
Oh
this
my
is
God. She got that Wonder
the
Bread down
trajectory.
there.
Like niggas don't.
How
I can't
we go
believe
from hip
I
hop?
just wanted to talk about the fact that
How we
this
go
MD had a
from
bite.
hip hop
To
in
yeast
its
infection.
truest form to this man talking about yeast infection?
I just wanted to talk about this MD. That's it.
Yo,
But
It tastes
drinking
good,
yeast.
bro, but I don't like.
Sheesh, man.
we do gotta
Ah,
after dinner.
bro, yeah.
Yeah, Dennis, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and finish.
No.
I don't think you want to talk no more. I was gonna say.
You're a homie.
I was
Court
gonna
right
say, yeah. Wait, hold on.
No,
Actually,
finish,
no,
go ahead, Dave.
Since
Yo, hold on, Corey. You need to take like 3 shots.
Yeah.
Yo,
You
y'all
need to take that
wildin'.
3.
Not
no,
an MD though,
my
bro.
guy.
No, boy,
No
You taking
MD.
an MD from
Hit
me.
the Hennessy VSOP.
Woo, we ain't
Hit
got
some
more
of
Douce
that.
left. Mix that
It's a
Douce.
little bit of
Mix that
Douce.
Douce
Shout
with
out for
that
the free
MD.
bottles, Hennessy. Keep
Oh,
saying it,
bro.
man.
Speaking of mixing Douce with MD.
Corey's a new man,
God.
bro. He has
Shout
changed.
out to Little Debbie for sponsoring us with the goddamn, Little Debbie honey buns.
Where the fuck they at?
I don't know.
Yeah, what are honey buns?
I just wanted to shout out Little
Bro,
Debbie.
we
Where
are sitting
are
here with
they?
no food.
Have y'all noticed how this man changed ever since he started wearing the cowboy hat?
Hey, man, you got once you put
I
the hat on.
I got no tricks under my hat either, ladies
It's a
and
real
gentlemen.
Incredible
oh my
Hulk.
God.
Yo, this
I have no
is
tricks.
the wildest shit I've ever.
Bro, I have never never in my life.
Aside from that
I
little
was-
stint me and Jason Kidd had in my mom's garage.
Whoa,
Whoa,
that's a pause, nigga. That is a pause, nigga. That is a pause.
With the shorty.
That is a
It was me, him, and the shorty. That was a pause, but I didn't finish.
Wait, why was you and Jason Kidd
Why'd
having
you
a
wait so
stint
long
in
to
your
finish?
mom's garage?
All right, so niggas used to work.
Was it
this-
like Step Brothers?
Yo, shut up. So we used to work at this little grocery store, right? So it was this little shorty there that she looked like Eliza Thornberry.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Yo, you gotta hear me out. So she wanted to come through one night. So
Come through.
she came through, but she had a little crush on my homie Jason Kidd too. So I was like, yo.
Oh,
so
this
it's not
isn't Jason
I'm
Kidd.
thinking
Jason.
No, it's my homie like that.
We thinking like you talking about Jason Kidd.
Oh no, my homie's real name is Jason Kidd.
Why would you say, oh no? Like,
Yo,
we was
shout out
gonna
to
assume
Jason
you.
Scott Kidd, you raggedy motherfucker.
No, fuck
I
out of
get-
here.
No,
Whoa. Man, that just made the story you got.
Bruh, that took the story.
You really thought I knew the real Jason Kidd?
I mean, bro.
And I threw him an assist? That's how you know I was lying.
Yo.
You get that man behind the back pass?
Yo, pause.
What?
See, that's,
Man.
Yo, hold on. Get that man a drink.
just drink out the bottle now,
No,
basically.
just drink out the fuck.
Yeah, bro.
My bad.
Come on,
Bro, you look like a kid who just got in trouble by his parents.
He just looked like, damn, what happened? What happened?
Shorty
gotta do
behind the
this?
back pass. All right.
Man.
Is niggas in homie court or what?
All right,
You
you're
not
guilty.
done yet.
You're guilty.
Yeah,
He's-
bro.
No, you guilty. No, you guilty.
You're
You're guilty.
But hold on. I
We're
want
gonna let the
to.
listeners decide your fate.
Yeah.
Damn.
Actually, yeah. So, the Twitter, we have Miseducated Pod. I'm sorry, I'm a little lit. Miseducated Pod. We also have the Miseducated Podcast on Instagram.
Yes.
We have 5miseducators@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Please, if you listen to this episode, I implore you, email us, DM us,
employ them,
whatever
cut
you
checks?
can. Not
No.
employ, faded ass nigga.
Boy. Yo,
My bad, bro.
Bro, this nigga faded.
Shout out to John Tyler.
let us know.
Community
Is
College.
Cori guilty? Is Cori guilty?
Is Corey guilty in homie court?
Please.
Man,
let us
look,
know.
look.
But hold on, I think we briefly mentioned behind the back passes and assists earlier. Speaking of assists, Tinder's been assisting a lot of people in getting that
The Segway King, ladies and gentlemen.
segue.
Anytime
Jesus.
we need any segue from now on, we just gonna leave it to Dave because this nigga here has been pulling segues off of Centinela goddamn Avenue in Inglewood out of his ass. And
How did I know you was gonna say that?
bro.
and he's been bringing them to downtown LA. But yeah, Tinder stories. I know we got some updates from our guy.
Yep. So it's time for what is it time for?
It's time for
Ooh, it's
Tinder story.
yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
This message is brought to you by Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, MD 2020. Please drink responsibly.
Planned Parenthood.
If you get covered by a woman who does not like you, please don't blame us.
Period.
And
Whoa.
also the Duce and MD mix, the fake
If
Incredible
niggas
Hulk.
is not mixing Duce and MD,
my God.
then
We call it the Professor Banner.
man, I just really, really feel sorry for you. But go ahead, Jimmy.
So,
Update.
we got crowd favorite Chauncey. He's
Yeah.
back with another story. This one is
nigga Chauncey.
Chauncey.
Chauncey. Kev, you
Chauncey.
had a couple words for Chauncey. You wanted to ask him a couple questions. What do you have to say for Chauncey? He's listening. He's a avid listener of the pod.
Shout out to Chance.
Shout out Chauncey.
Listen,
Fake
I'm
Chauncey.
just gonna need you to get your head in the game, Chief. All right.
That part.
Tie your shoes up and get in that butt. All right. Ain't no ifs, ands. It's just butt. All right.
Okay.
Fuck.
He gave him that Larry June talk.
Yo, shout out to Larry June too. That's my actual homie.
See,
Sock it to me.
what you got, Jimmy? What's
All right,
poppin'
so
with
we
Chauncey?
have another story here from Sir Chauncey of Santa Monica.
Oh,
Okay, so Sir Chauncey of
Santa
Santa
Monica
Monica.
You already out
says-
there with the
Santa Monica
snow
Chance.
bunties.
So he says here, this is a girl I met off of Tinder right when I moved to Santa Monica. We started to message one another for a few days.
Mm-hmm.
She calls me one night drunk as shit, and she wants to see me.
Yeah.
I offered to come pick her up on La Cienega because she has some bar in the area, but she Ubers to me instead. So that's a good lady. She Ubered to him. He didn't have to pay for the
Wow.
Uber. He didn't have to pick her
That's
up.
independent woman right
That's
there.
that's an independent woman. Shout out to
Did
Neo for making independent music.
Shout out to
He didn't make independent.
Shout out
No,
to Webby.
independent.
But they made an independent song.
Yes,
I
yes,
feel,
yes,
yeah.
Yo,
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
Neo
yeah. Independent.
and fuck Webby. Did you answer the door with your shit in your hand or not?
Chauncey, that question is for you, my brother. Pause.
Whoa.
My God.
Just for the ladies' sake. Because I'm tired of listening to all this other shit. I want to know if you got down to the
Yeah.
snappy nappy dugout.
Because last time in the last Tinder story, I believe Chauncey just gave it a rug burn.
Yeah.
If you can't,
I believe you gave it a rub
we
burn.
can't fuck if you can't take the rub burn. Shout
There
out
you
to
go.
Blueface.
Yeah, she had the rug
Blueface,
burn.
come on the show.
She
Fuck
should-
what these other niggas talking about. Come on the show.
She couldn't wear skirts for like a
put a
couple of
burner
weeks. You
on
know what I'm
mine.
saying?
Yeah, and don't
So,
bring
uh,
Whack 100 on the show. Cause
Don't bring Whack 100, yeah.
Bruh.
Because I'll bring Mike Tyson.
Yo, I ain't say that shit. I'm not in that
Hey.
one.
shit.
I am not in
My name is Bennett and I'm not in it.
that part.
Shout
Go
out
ahead.
Whack 100, bro. I met him in person and I low key was shook, bro.
Yeah.
You pussy?
Whoa.
I'm whoa.
I'm asking you a
man.
question.
Bro,
Y'all
I
niggas
think these
is-
niggas about to fight on the show.
He's Mike Tyson aside, like he's low key like threatening, like, but he's a real
Who,
cool
Whack?
dude. Yeah, Whack.
That nigga got whacked over the head. That's what
This
Yo,
nigga right
Jimmy,
here.
go ahead.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
y'all
That's the
story.
first time, and it was staged. Everything
It was
else.
staged? It's confirmed? It's
Yeah,
confirmed?
so apparently, and I'm probably wrong because I'm faded, but apparently there's somebody out there that looks exactly like Mike Tyson, and he does like little like.
That sounds about right. I agree
skits
with you on
and
that.
redos. So that whole footage that came out,
It wasn't
Yeah.
real
I haven't
Mike.
seen that.
even though that shit sounded and looked just like Mike, apparently it wasn't.
I ain't even
Apparently
seen
was
it yet.
It was a publicity stunt.
Hey, yo, Mike Tyson, Iron Mike from Brownsville, Brooklyn.
Yo,
Yo, my
Yo.
guy, if you're listening to this at any moment, if you did not fuck up Whack 100, please do so. Let me continue with my story.
and shout out to
Go
Michael.
ahead.
Shout out to Mike Tyson's podcast. What is it called? I don't think none of us know,
just
but
gonna
shout
say
out to it.
Shout out to it. Mike,
Got
come on the
something to do
show.
with boxing and shit. You know, what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yo,
You know, you
always
throw
welcome
hands,
to
Mike.
What you got, Jimmy? Because we got another. We got
my
another.
boxing podcast.
One
Fucker
hot
and
one.
fuckatash.
I'll
gotta-
eat your kid.
My defense is impregnable.
Impregnable.
Yeah, you never seen that interview?
Whoa.
No, hold on, no. You ain't never seen that post-fight interview with this
Whoa.
nigga. My defense is impregnable.
I'm trying to tell
That
you.
nigga was going in.
Yo, go ahead, Jimmy, because we got a hot one. We got a hot one
Yeah,
waiting.
yeah. Listeners, we got a few good stories for y'all, so stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? So Chauncey, so we're gonna backpedal a little bit, to get back on track. So Shorty Ubered to him.
To him.
She paid for her ride to the D.
Yeah.
Independent woman.
All right, she's an independent woman.
Yes, we established that.
So Chauncey tells his roommate. His name is Ezekiel.
That's a good name.
Yes,
That's
a good,
his
strong,
government? That's his
biblical
actual name?
that's what I'm naming him.
That's
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like...
That's a good,
I
strong,
told
biblical
Ezekiel,
name.
hey yo, Shorty pulling up.
Get the fuck out, nigga.
Yes, Ezekiel,
Get off the couch.
go away.
Period.
So Ezekiel leaves. Mind you, backtrack to last week's story.
I was
Chauncey
just
don't
gonna
have
say-
any furniture.
Still?
He don't got my man Chauncey. Yo, he living like a stripper. He don't got nothing
Living
in his
like a
house.
stripper.
Sheesh.
Chauncey don't got nothing in his house but food in his fridge. That's all you need. You need
I
food
guess,
in the fridge
yeah.
and
Living
TV.
in the fridge.
You got Netflix and food in your fridge. You valid.
Where are you?
Straight.
Oh, you just
That's
sitting on
really
the
all
floor.
you need. All you need is a good pallet.
Yeah,
A
that's what
good palate.
That's it.
That's all you
Make you a
need.
little tent.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So then,
Jimmy.
So then Chauncey tells Ezekiel, "Hey yo, my guy,
Get the fuck out.
she coming through.
Yeah. shit.
Skedaddle,
That part.
get away." So then Ezekiel gets away from the vicinity. Chauncey fucks in the kitchen.
Chauncey is my guy. I need to meet this man in person.
That is filthy.
Is Chauncey ever coming on the show?
We need to meet
Hey
him
yo,
in person.
Chauncey,
Can we get
my
Chauncey?
man,
Can we get Chauncey?
you are invited
Because
to
that
the
ain't his
show.
name, right?
This is not his name. He decided to use an alias. But
This might be the name he needs to goddamn.
But Chauncey will go by Chauncey from now on.
Yeah, because he got a girl or something, right?
No, I don't know. It's probably federal reasons.
Federal reasons. Right. Hey, tell Chauncey to come on the show.
I don't know. They're probably the feds. You know.
Yeah, tell Chauncey to come on the show.
That is crazy.
So Chauncey fucked on the kitchen on top of the stove. You know, risking
On
to
the
burn.
Let me find out he has some, if Chauncey fucked on top of the stove and there was some dishes on the stove drying there. Chauncey is
Hey, yo,
lying.
Chauncey, you need to
Why
ask
are
some
there
questions,
dishes on
man.
the stove?
Did you have any dirty sinks in the kitchen? And did she wash the dirty sinks after you was done beating on?
You call dirty dishes dirty sinks?
No.
What is going on?
No. I'm asking him. Did you have any dirty dishes in the sink?
Yeah.
And after you finish beating,
Make her wash the
did
dishes.
Shorty wash
Yo.
the dishes? Because then that'll.
All right, everybody, shut the fuck.
Hold on. Wait. So then,
Kevin is fed. I'm fed up. Chauncey, I've had enough of your shit. Okay, first of all, you're not a good friend because you kicked your nigga out and you didn't ask him if he liked to join for a slice of butt. Second, you're just gonna sit here and
you want
wax
him
in the
to
kitchen.
cross swords
Like
with
it
his
was a
roommate?
peach cobbler.
Cross swords with his
son.
roommate?
He wants to take a shot.
Me and Jason
just pick the
cross-pollination.
drink.
Me and Jason Kidd became brothers.
A little cross pollination.
Bro,
Wait, you became brothers because y'all was
Skeeting at the same time.
because you guys was Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy?
All right, first of all,
Whoa! You
son.
said Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, right?
I
Not
painted
Jeff
the back.
Hardy and
I
Matt
painted
Hardy.
the back of the house. He painted the front of the house, but we both painted
My
the house.
man.
You guys both painted the house?
Exactly. It's like
A little cross pollination don't hurt nobody.
greatest episode of all time. We have hit a peak
Yo,
and we're gonna hit a
I
stride
didn't
after
say
this.
What else you
everything
got?
I said tonight.
Every
I was
episode.
hacked.
Every episode needs to be like this.
What you got, James? What you got, bro?
So then
What else?
after Chauncey beats on the stove, risking ass burn,
Basically. Ooh.
pretty
Hope you ain't got no
much
gas stove.
she just took an Uber back home. So and he hasn't heard from her since.
Good
That's
for you,
it?
Chauncey. You don't need to hear from her.
Yeah, he ain't
That's
hear-
cool. I mean, that's
Yeah,
solid.
he
Good. You don't
hear
need
from
to
her
hear. You don't
since.
need to hear.
That's it. Yo, Chauncey,
That's-
you did your due diligence. You both was swiping right. You both did your thing. And you don't have to hear from her again, man. If she hits you back up again, tell her to listen to this episode.
Okay.
Yeah, because she got smacked up, so it's quiet for her. You did the deed. It's cool.
You did your thing.
Not like you taking
Yo.
her to
Cori
All
has
right, so now we have
stood
no
up,
Cori X.
literally tipped his
Yo.
hat. Don't sit down now,
Yeah,
nigga. You didn't.
Yo,
And
so-
it is
Did the
time
most.
for Off the Hinge.
No, this is.
Do we got an off the hinge song?
We gonna call it off the hinge, goddamn. But yeah. So like we said, man, freaking send us stuff to our Gmail. Send us stuff to our DMs. The Miseducated podcast on IG and Miseducated Pod on Twitter
So,
and
yeah,
on Tinder.
We're gonna make a page on Tinder
We gonna make
evidently.
we gonna make a Tinder page.
we have a
But
podcast Tinder. That is
anywho,
nuts.
That is
it's
gonna.
nuts.
It might be G's marketing though.
It might be genius marketing at the same
But let's
time.
get to this story.
But
Let's
anywho,
get to this.
Yeah, so we got a guy here. Here's how he starts. Yo,
What's his
up?
name? Did he give his
I'm gonna
name?
give him.
Okay.
He said we can use his real name. That's how much he doesn't care.
Okay.
What's
We're
his
gonna
real-
give him
okay.
a fake name.
Shout out to him. He emailed us.
He
Yeah.
emailed us.
He emailed us.
And
My
I-
man went back to 1998.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna call this nigga Louis because we got the goddamn Hennessy in here, and Hennessy is owned by LVMH Louis
We're going with
Vuitton.
Louis? Oh,
Moet
okay.
Hennessy.
Yeah, I guess we're going
Okay.
with Louis.
Okay, I see what you did there.
Shout out to Louis.
Guy did his homework.
There you go.
So he was like, "Yo, what's up, fellas? I'm Louis. I moved here from Atlanta back in. Why did I know this nigga was from Atlanta? Back in 2014.
Oh, he definitely fucked some Chinese.
Oh
My
Son.
God.
pause. That is.
And if he happened to, that's just his preference. You don't want to sit
We're not
here
judging here.
and get kicked off of the universe.
Yo, what are you doing, bro?
Bro,
That's a
for
shit.
that one. That's
You
the
giving me a shot?
That's your
Yo.
preference, bro. But that was, where did that come from, bro?
Yeah.
Just gotta ask.
Continue your story.
So we gave this nigga named Louis, right?
Yes.
So I'm Louis. I moved here from Atlanta back in 2014. I found out about y'all boys on IG Explore. Keep it up. It's dope.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey, yo, shout
Turn
out
up.
to the
Shout out
Explore
to-
page, man.
Shout out
Yeah.
to whoever the hell is actually doing what we say. Promote us. Help us.
There you go.
Yeah.
Help us.
Tell
help
your
you. And
friends.
help us. And he was like, yeah, y'all can use my real name, but I don't care. Peep this. So when I moved to LA, the mission was to focus on my goals and shit. Find the best ways to thought my way up into Hollywood by finding out whose pussy I have to eat on the steady to get work.
Well, damn.
Yeah, Louis.
Hold on.
Yo, man, he
This
mean
nigga-
business.
He on
Straight
the
up.
right track. I like
So
his
he was
ambition.
like, find out who, in Hollywood, who pussy I gotta eat in order to get some steady work. JK, but not really. Well, that shit wasn't that efficient. So instead of me trying to sleep with a Hollywood executive's wife or side chick, I took my talents to Tinder. It was a little slow at first.
Tindy baby.
Yeah. It was a little slow at first. Took a while to get matches in the area. And I did have like 40 likes, but I wasn't paying that fee to see them. If niggas is on Tinder, you do know that if you get likes, if you want to see those likes immediately and match with them, you have to pay a fee. Damn. So I understand that. I understand this, Louis. Okay, but he was like, I wasn't paying a fee to see him. The fuck I look like? Bill Gates. I moved here from the South, not Seattle.
Yo,
this nigga's
Louis, come on the show, man.
Yo,
yeah, we need Louis here.
He said, fast forward to me finally having a little roster of women. Shout out, Kev. A diverse starting line, if you will. And I basically used the same approach with each of the girls and started to finally get some play. This nigga is honest as fuck. He wanted us to use his first name. He wanted us to tell all of the chicks out there that he using the same game on all of y'all. So, yeah. Okay, so fast forward again. There was this one chick who I was willing to give it all up for. I was willing to be as knee deep in her insides as possible. This nigga had to be listening to me or something. I would have slept on her pussy if she would have let me. After we started hanging out, she was so dope. She laughed at my dry ass humor, respected me and my ambitions, and was willing to support me when I wasn't working much.
Sound like Louis in Love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Louis.
He's like hella people who move here on faith and a fairy tale. That shit is that hit me right there. Niggas have to work odd jobs in LA. I was working retail, not selling crack, thankfully.
Hey, yo, nothing wrong with selling crack. It's actually harder to get an entry-level job selling crack.
Selling crack. Yeah.
Than it is to get an entry-level job in most places.
Yo.
Let me tell you something.
So he was like, Lee was like, here he continues. Well, we got in a little deep. Like deep. Like I said, I was willing to hang up my jersey in the nearest rafters. Well, a year later, she starts acting weird as fuck. So this nigga's met some chick on Tinder. They've been fucking around for about a year.
A year?
A year? He a wild boy.
So he was like, she starts acting weird as fuck. Like, to the point I thought she was cheating on me. Ooh. Y'all not
started dating her?
Hold on. Yeah. I'm finna get there. He said, so, no, we weren't official, but we were LA official. And niggas know what LA official is.
I don't know.
That's the best kind of relationship.
I don't know what that means. I found out the hard way, boy. I can tell you.
LA official is different official. You ain't
I don't know what that means.
It's the best kind of official, if you ask me.
Okay, he said if you live here or have lived here, you know exactly what I meant.
Yeah, can I explain that real quick?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If I get a moment. LA official is when y'all are together. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like y'all go out on dates, y'all hang out. On paper? Not on paper, actually. On Instagram? Not even on Instagram. Yeah. You are together outside of anything where it can be proven that you are together. You know what I mean?
Court shit.
And right, and then you also still retain the option of messing with other people. Yeah, it is just like a don't ask, don't tell type thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, if I don't ask you the other niggas that you fucking with, you know what I mean? You don't got to tell me. And if you don't ask me, mind.
Shout out J-Rock.
Hey, so that's sort of how I'll describe LA official. I've been in those situationships plenty of times.
Oh, situationship.
I love it.
It's a word amazing. In the dictionary.
I think Fabulous helped me out
before I got.
I told you that night. If I knew you some years back, I'd have gave you the game, bro, or as much of the game as I could.
You're gonna save that story for next episode? You gonna save that?
Because we need to hear it. The world needs to hear it.
Yes.
But he was like, I started seeing her pop up on my IG Explorer. Boy, that IG Explorer gets niggas caught up. But she was looking a little bit more thick than I remember. After we reconnect, it turns out she was stepping out on me. She wasn't stepping out on me, but she was a side chick of a Hollywood executive. Oh. But claims, hold on, here's a plot twist for your ass. No. But claims I'd gotten her pregnant because I was the only one dumb enough to not wear a condom, and she would always let me come inside.
What did I say about Jimmy hats earlier? Y'all niggas ain't listening.
Like Kev said, keep him under the pillow.
Long story short, long story short, this. Okay, it's a pun there somewhere.
Oh my god!
Where's the pun?
I don't want to know where it is.
Yes.
I don't want to know where that pun is. Honestly, I don't.
Long story short, she went through and got an abortion. and her and I continue to.
Shout out to the abortion bill
Shout
not
out.
being in California.
Oh, I was about to say what?
No.
Oh my god.
Fuck it up.
Shout out to it not being in
to
California.
not being in California. I got you.
I could just tell you guys from the look on Dennis's face. This is gonna be the last episode he's ever. This is the last episode Dennis is ever gonna be part of.
We're gonna have a VH1 unsung episode about us how we broke up.
Because of this episode right here.
Yo, way too regulars. Listen.
Niggas on here saying anything. And
I'm just here.
that's it.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
That's
Yeah,
it.
right?
Oh
My man.
But go ahead and finish. Go ahead and finish.
We better at the end right here, y'all. So he was like, long story short, she went through and got an abortion, and her and I continued to hook up for a few months after that.
What?
Wait.
Shout out to Louis. Didn't give a fuck, basically. And I was still going in raw and shooting her club up. No ski mask.
Oh man.
So Louis ain't learned his lesson, is what I'm hearing.
Hold on.
Like there's dumb niggas and then there's Louis.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. He's like, shout out to her though. Ooh, niggas is
Why does he
petty.
give her a shout
Niggas is petty, bro. He's like, I don't fuck with her anymore. But apparently she's pregnant again, and I'm nervous to find out if it's mine or some other silly nigga out here in the LA streets. I don't want kids, but I do enjoy practicing it, and she was a great partner. Now I'm trying to back her friend like a true scumbag that I am. She fine too. I'd wife her and skeet in the sheets with ease. That's it.
Bruh, you're fired, dog. I'm sorry.
Louis, listen up.
You're fired.
Listen, Louis. If you got the friend, let us know.
If you got the friend, you better make her bend.
And let us know.
Hey.
Wait, what?
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. I do got a message for Louis real
What
quick.
you got, Dave?
Thank you so
Listen,
much.
this is from a married man.
Ooh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I could
Look
talk
here,
on this
bro.
one.
You already went through the drama with Shorty, right?
There you go.
Why would you be dumb enough
To continue going wrong.
continue? Bro, you gotta see the signs, fam. You gotta see the
that
signs.
pussy probably fire, man.
Yo, that
You know?
yo,
Look.
it's gotta be.
It probably burned
But-
through. It probably
Yo.
burned through the Jimmy Cat.
But here's
Bro.
the thing, though.
You
Is
see,
it
right? It burned
worth
through
it?
the. It burned through the.
It don't sound like it's worth it, bro.
It don't.
It don't sound like it's
It's
worth
just
it,
definitely not
bro.
worth
It don't
it.
sound like it's worth it,
It's
bro.
like, bro.
God.
It's like you can, man.
You LA
fellas.
official with a chick, you might have gotten her pregnant. She gets an abortion, and then you continue to fuck her raw and come inside.
It's like you don't care, bro.
And
I can't
then-
play that sport.
And then you see that she actually is pregnant again, and now you're not sure.
And he's saying he nervous.
now you nervous.
Bruh.
You're dumb.
You're nervous. So, but yeah, Louis, man.
He's out of there,
Yo,
man.
Louis, you out here in these LA streets. You've been out here for a while. You from Atlanta. You know that LA is its own animal. So,
That man
hey,
needs to move to Alaska. That's
Yeah.
what he needs to do.
So you can
I heard it's a
Well,
4 to
fuck with
1
some Eskimo
male to
thoughts.
female population.
little Eskimo thought
Yeah.
there.
Maybe Wyoming. Maybe he should move to Wyoming.
Yeah, you know, still give him a
You
chance.
need to just man up.
Don't-
and
don't
let
throw
go
Louis all the way
like
out
God, All right.
Going like
You smacked once. You don't need to touch her again unless it was a one.
he was smacking
But-
way more than once, clearly, because he
on,
might have gotten her pregnant and maybe gotten her pregnant twice. Louis,
It's
if
like,
you go
take
to
the
Alaska,
L.
just find you an Eskimo, man.
Dang, Louis, I'm disappointed, bruh.
Or an,
Louis, let us know if you got the friend.
an Eskimami.
Eskimami.
Get it? No. Okay,
No,
yeah.
my God,
so, yeah.
That's, bro, this
Sweet
ain't
Jesus.
the Maury show, son.
Bruh.
Come on.
About to have
This
motherfuckers
message
sending
is
saying, yo,
brought to
can you
you by
find...
Maury.
This you right, and Jerry Springer, goddamn. But yeah, man, we're gonna get up out of here, y'all, man. We appreciate everyone out there who, you know, over the past few weeks has been listening to us, following us on
Definitely.
social media, on
Everything.
Twitter, IG,
Yeah.
listening to us on
The Twitter.
And give us a
Spotify.
feedback.
Spotify.
Give us
Definitely
feedback
give us
on the
feedback.
Louis
Give
on
us
the Louis
feedback.
story
Give us
too.
some
Yeah,
feedback on
not
Louis.
only give us feedback on the Louis story, let us know your verdict on Cori for whom he court. Once again, Miseducated Pod on Twitter, the Miseducated Podcast on Instagram, 5miseducators@gmail.com.
And the 5 Miseducators is your boy Kevin, Calibound Kev on IG.
Big Game Jimmy on IG. BX Finest. Holla at me.
David Dean on IG and Twitter. Go ahead and follow the boy, the king.
Cowboy Cori here.
Oh,
Goddamn on
Sweet
IG
Jesus.
at Cori J Young. That's Cori, even though I've changed my name to start with a K, but just go with it. CORIJ Young, and my man Dennis is next.
And your boy Dennis Boateng. Dennis with 1N _ Boateng. Follow me.
Such responsibility.
Such responsibility. If you eating butt, make sure it's clean.
Dennis page
Oh my
is
God.
just so clean and inspirational.
Bro, I know, bro. It's just,
You know,
just dope shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro,
Hey, man.
I feel like he real domesticated. You know, I'm
just
looking at
real
shit like I
ugly.
What is he, an
gotta.
animal? He's real
No,
domesticated.
not like that.
Like, what's happening
Nah,
here,
like, he
man?
mad or
a
whatever.
typical Saturday at Dennis's, he's probably chilling on the couch with his lady. He's rubbing her feet. They're eating cherries and spitting the seed back in the bowl.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like, they some
Watching
real
Grey's
goals.
Anatomy.
You know
what I mean? Like,
that, you know?
like, you know what I mean? They enjoying their life, bro.
Hey, man, Kev, I got somebody for you that I want to put you on, though.
You
But
know
we
what?
gonna talk about that.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking
All
Hey,
right.
about.
listeners,
Hey.
listen up. We the Miseducated podcast. Checking out.
Find us
There you
on
go.
Twitter.
Peace.
Yeah,
Turn up.
peace.